Yes, yes, people. 11th round of the Shido Iota fight. Sorry, I'm a bit late to this stream. I just literally got back from the gym at 10:30, so I went early this morning. So I literally had to rush to get this thing done between everything else. So how we all doing? How we all doing? I've only caught the last two rounds of this fight. It's been definitely bloody. Yoshido, Yoshino, I should say. They're saying on the commentary that he's learning an awful lot from this fight. It looks that way. He's definitely doing a good job in here from the looks of things. But even Steve, I mean, this the few rounds I've actually seen from this fight, these guys ain't playing. Let's think about these fights in Japan. A lot of these guys, they don't play around some of these fights. They just go for it. We get a few people in the building. 18 already, big up. I'll read the comments now as soon as this fight finishes for the 11th round. So someone was saying actually in the last watch along I did that I need to get some timestamps. So like if I'm doing a watch along and say you are a bit behind, that I need to just say like round starting now so you can sync with it. That might be a better idea. Damn. These guys ain't playing around. Now I know the guy in the next fight, Nakatani. Oh Jesus, these guys are swinging. I wish I'd seen this fight the full way through. Oh damn! I wish I'd seen this fight the full way through because it looks entertaining. Both these guys are harder to miss one another than they are. There's no boxing going on in here. They're just swinging for the fences. Both guys. Both guys seem to be chucking everything into these shots. This is a fun little scrap. Oh, body shot, body. That didn't look low. That did not look low at all. That did not look low at all. The referee giving him, man, there was blood everywhere. Jesus, man. That didn't look low. I want to see a replay of that now. I do want to see a replay of that. The referee is stopping it as if to giving Ioka some time. Let's have a look, see. Oh, head clash. Fair enough. There's a body shot that went in, and it looked like it hit him just bang kind of on the rib cage. Damn, that cut is bad. That cut is bad, man. Are they stopping? Yeah, stopping the fight. Going to the scorecards. Well, I wish I'd seen this fight the whole way through. Both guys look mashed up. Both guys look absolutely mashed up. Holy shit, man. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Big up to Lee. Yeah, we await. Yeah, I was a bit late to the party. Salutations to Base the Kid, the hardcore casual. Lads, Base the Kid is one sub off 200 subs. So if anyone watches this and hasn't subbed to Base the Kid, give him a sub. He's like 199, I think you have there, mate. Unless you've got 200 in the meantime, but literally he's one off. So I help Base to get over to the 200 mark. It's always nice hitting those little things. Big up to Emerald. G-Man is here. Yeah, big up to Nordic. Shout out to Nordic. Wonder if you're doing any streams tonight, mate. I like listening back on the listen back to your streams. Nordic does great stuff. Let's have a look, see. Let's have a listen. Just gonna mute this. Alright, he doesn't have the scorecards ready. So he was making an announcement, but he didn't have the scorecards. I think he has them now. So Yoshino wins, and they didn't read out any of the scores in English. So you're gonna have to help me. If anyone in the chat speaks Japanese and heard that, please let me know what the scorecards were. Yeah, big up to Emerald. Big up to Outmatch. Man, big up. Missed the streams, mate. I miss catching in on the streams. Shout out to Outmatch every time. How much has got you? What? You're over the 500 sub mark now. You're close to the 600 now, mate. Looks like that looks so similar to the stadium where Douglas fought Tyson, the Tokyo Dome. Let's have a look back at some of the highlights of this fight. Damn. I ought to find it. I was wondering actually about that because both these guys started with kind of bleached blonde hair, and both hair was red come the end of this. Damn, damn, man, these guys ain't playing. Some big thunder going in there. I have to watch this fight back on replay because this looked like a fun little scrap. Both these guys were just taking at shit, man. Damn, damn. Lads, if you ain't seen this, judging by the highlights of this looks like an absolute war of attrition, blood everywhere. So I think it's the co-main next. I think it's Nakatani next. And then I think after that, we have Triple G versus Murata. That's the fight I'm looking forward to. Triple G looked good on the scales yesterday. He looked good on the... Jesus Christ. Look at that. Both these guys look mashed up after this fight. That Yoshino guy, he's a 135 pounder. Now, he's going to be in some entertaining scraps at that weight, but I can't see him doing all that much. That was a bad clash of heads. That was a real bad clash of heads. And both these guys are going to be sore for days to come after this. Where's the piss bottle? Actually. And the spliff. Nakatani would ice. Yeah, I think he's the best at fly. I think for my money, he is the best at fly. I think he beat them. I think he beat Martinez, certainly. But him against Edwards would be interesting. It'd be interesting. Right? Yeshimui versus Yunte Nakatani. I reckon Yunte Nakatani mid-round stoppage. He's very impressive. I've really been impressed with what he's been doing. He's looked excellent. He's the number one at 112. Him against Sonny Edwards. See, Sonny Edwards is skilled, but I could see Sonny Edwards beating Martinez. I could see him because I think his skill set would I think he'd be Bull and Matador. But him against Nakatani, I can't see him winning. I just can't see him winning. Big up the judge. Big up the long knife 77. Salute. How many fights? One more, mate. So we get this super flyweight or just flyweight, just a normal flyweight. We get this out of the way, and then we have the main event. And this is the good thing about doing these fights so early in the morning. Well, good and bad. Like I had to kind of balance the Saturday morning real awkwardly because normally I'm not doing anything on Saturday morning, just going to the gym. So I was kind of rushing to get everything done to get back for this. Will Jamal Charlo look to fight the winner, or will he keep bringing the duck sauce? Your guess is as good as mine. I would say, if you want my honest opinion, I reckon what will happen with Charlo, if Demetrius Andrade wins against Zach Parker, I reckon he'll sign with PBC and they'll look to make Charlo versus Andrade. That's what I think will happen. If he loses, as in Andrade, oh Jesus, I don't really know where to go from there. But I reckon that's what they'll try and do. They'll try and get him maybe to 168 because at 160 pounds, he's got the WBC. But like, I mean, you know, Munguia, obviously he's a golden boy fighter. These two guys, Triple G is the zone. Like he has his own. Like I think he promotes a lot of his own fights, so he's the zone, true and true. So I can't see it. I think that he's probably going to have him up to 168 because PBC have guys at that weight division. They have Benavidez. Although I wouldn't be picking Charlo against Benavidez. They have Plant, and even Plant, I wouldn't really. I'd be picking probably favouring Plant against Charlo, to be honest with you. So Charlo really wants the Triple G fight. I think the only way he's going to get that fight is if Triple G decides to go PBC. He could have went to PBC. Do you remember before he signed with the Zone after the Canelo fight? He had the option to go with PBC, and he chose not to. He chose to go with the Zone because I think the Zone would just offer him more money. This venue is a 37,000 seater. It doesn't look fully full, but I'd say, well, it looks fairly full now, to be fair, but I'd say they're all going to come in when Murata fights because he really is a star over there. Like, he genuinely is huge in Japan. That's why I'm surprised he didn't fight the whole way through because Japan never had any restrictions in place. I would have thought he would have had at least a fight or two because he's like he's like mega over there. The people say Inoue is big and he is. He's a big guy in Japan. But Murata is like it's like AJ levels. I mean, how many Japanese gold medalists in boxing have they had? Not many. I think have they even had any other than Murata? Because you don't really associate Japan with kind of amateur boxing, don't you? Not really. I mean, I know there've been kind of fighters from that region of the world who won gold, like that fighter in Korea who got a gift against Roy Jones, but that was more politics driven than anything else. Getting Murata out there in 8 rounds, both these guys had a combination total of like 6 years out. Yeah, Murata 2.5, Triple G 16 months. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. And you see, here's the thing. This is why like people keep saying they think Triple G will get old overnight. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Against Meta, he looked good. He did, to be fair. But the thing about Triple G, um, the thing about Murata as well, Murata's had the best part of 2 years out of the ring. I don't care who you are. If you've had that amount of time out of the ring, it really isn't good. It's not a good look because you might think you're good to go. You might think that you might feel it in training until you've actually set foot in the ring. After being out of the ring for over 2 years, you just don't know. And I've got a bad feeling that fight that Murata. I don't know. I think it's going to be even Steven when they get in the ring in terms of who's where because Murata's younger. You think he's fresher, but he's been out of the ring for 2.5 years. I mean, you can't really get away from that. It's the elephant in the room at the end of the day. Although saying that, you see certain fighters like Mikey Garcia. Now, Mikey was a lot younger. Mikey was still in his 20s, but he had 2 years out of the ring, and he still looked a-okay. But I think that's very different when you're that age. When you're in your 20s, you can have 2 years out of the ring. I mean, plenty of fighters have done that. Plenty of fighters have had longer out of the ring and been a-okay when they're in their 20s. But here's the thing: they've not gone in straight at world level. Like if you look at Mikey had a couple of tune-up. I think he had one or two tune-up fights at kind of fringe world level before going in there with I think it was Darchinian. If you look at people like Lebedev, like Denis Lebedev, for those who don't know, he won the Russian light heavyweight title in 2004, and he didn't fight until I think 2008. So 4 years out of the ring, and he wasn't going in there. Lebedev was good; was always quite good, but he just went kind of slowly up, and then boom, got his world title. So it's weird the way it works. It's weird the way some guys work. So I don't know. I think the 2 years out of the ring is gonna absolutely screw the guy. What's his name? Murata up. Where are we at? Thought the fight was 110 UK. Um, I was hearing so many different times. Someone was saying to me it was on at 8 o'clock, and I was like, "How is it on it? When have you ever seen a fight in Japan on at 8 o'clock our time? They're always on midday." And I knew it wasn't on at 8 o'clock. It kind of varies. Like there's been times where it's been, I would say roughly 12:30, 12:30, quarter to one is a realistic time because I know when Inoue fought in Japan a couple of times, and it was on. I remember when he fought McDonald, it was on Sky Sports, and that fight was started. That fight was on at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I think it was literally 1 o'clock in the afternoon was when that fight started. Need to get to have football at 2. I'd say you'd be okay with that, mate. I'd say you'd be okay with that. They're just showing Ryan Garcia kind of footage now on the zone, which I could care less about, to be honest with you. I'll watch his fight. Like I'll probably watch it in the morning. I'll probably do a review of Ryan Garcia's fight, but I don't know. Ryan Garcia, I was quite high on him at one stage. And then when you just see the way he's been handled lately, I can't see him making any improvements on any of them mistakes. And now he's with Joe Goosen. So he's left Reynoso and he's gone to Joe Goosen. See, Goosen as a trainer, Goosen's not a bad trainer, but he's very much a trainer who teaches. He's all about aggression. Like he likes fighters to be aggressive, and that's all well and good. Ryan Garcia is quite an aggressive fighter. He loves throwing his hooks. He likes getting into exchanges. He likes, countering you with explosive hooks, and he's very fast and explosive. Ryan Garcia's offense isn't the problem. So going to a trainer who teaches that, maybe he can make it even better. I don't know. But what Ryan Garcia lacks is defense. He makes so many defensive mistakes. So if you're looking at a trainer who teaches a lot of offense, that's not really teaching you defense, which is what you need to work on. I can't really see that helping you in the long run. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Joe Goosen will do something, but I think if I was someone like Virgil Hunter would be good because his fighters are quite good defensively normally anyway. That Matthew Clark, like these early fights, good way to kick off the weekend. Football and boxing later. Yeah, exactly. I just wish that the F1 wasn't in Australia this weekend because it's on like crazy early in the morning, and it would have been lovely. It would have been lovely if it was in like Imola or somewhere like that because then you could watch the boxes in the morning and you're straight into the F1 in the afternoon. Be brilliant for me. Uh, the fight wasn't originally scheduled for New Year's Eve. Yeah, it was. I think it was New Year's or the day before New Year's. It was one or the other. I know Japan used to try to do. Yeah, they love it. They love now. I think they still did shows on New Year's Eve, but I think they were just in Japan, like the fighters were all Japanese, because they weren't allowing people from other countries in. But like they could, and never had any restrictions at all over the last 2 years. So you could do whatever you wanted, so long as it was in Japan. The issue was getting people into Japan. That was the issue. So I think they still did. They still did a New Year's Eve show. I think. I don't think it was as big, but I'm pretty sure they still did a New Year's Eve show. They love doing them. And Naoya Inoue used to do them a lot of them. He used to love doing the New Year's Eve shows. And I think for at one stage he done like three in a row, 3 or 4 in a row New Year's Eve shows, and they're normally quite good. They did Ioka versus Tatanka at the end of 2020. And that was a good little scrap. If GG and Canelo fought the next fight, and that fight is made, does Canelo stop GG to the body? I think so. I think so. Yeah, I think he does. I think he stops him personally. I think that GGG will stop or Canelo will stop GGG. Probably to the body. I think Canelo is probably in his prime now, and I think GGG could still hang with guys like Charlo. Probably still beat guys like Charlo. Could beat a Eubank, but Canelo is a bridge too far at this stage in GGG's career. Obviously, in 2017, very unlucky not to get the nod that night. But I thought Canelo won the rematch, though. I did. I thought he legit won the rematch. He looked very sharp against Seremeta. Yeah, he did. That was the. I wasn't surprised per se. Like I thought he beat Seremeta and beat him well, but the fact he looked so sharp, that was 14 months ago. It won't get easier, but I think GGG is better prepared than most fighters at his age. Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! Lubin is the better fighter later, or is the better fight later. I'm looking forward to that fight. I'm looking forward to that fight. Like Fundora is a freak of nature. When you see that guy, it's so weird. Like it's just so weird seeing a 154 pounder looking like that, and like he's for someone who has so many like advantages, he doesn't really use them. He doesn't use his height and reach. Lubin is one of the best boxers at that weight division, but the problem with Lubin is his chin is so bad. It's so bad that I don't even think like. And Fundora is not a devastating puncher at 154, but you genuinely probably don't need to be a devastating puncher to beat Lubin. I yes, I probably will pick Lubin, probably, but not confidently, if you know what I mean. I just can't trust that chin. I just cannot trust Lubin's chin. Who wins the Grand National? No idea, mate. I don't follow horse racing. No idea. Absolutely none. He's lived a life, so time out. Age for me won't take long to get the rust off. I don't like how GGG wins from one body shot against Revchenko, and people think he got old. It was one shot. Yeah, it was. It was one shot, and probably the body of GGG is something that not a lot of fighters are targeted. And you got to bear in mind, right? The guy is 40 years old at the end of the day. He's been making middleweight his whole career. Like he's fought at that one weight division his whole career. So at some stage, you got to imagine making weight becomes hard for most fighters, but you got to imagine for Triple G, it's got to be hard. And then when you're getting older, the weight's even harder to get off. So I'm sure that when he probably could have taken them body shots. The same body shot might not have hurt him as bad 5 years prior than it did then, just because of the way he's just aged. Is Premier League well supported? Yeah, it is. It is. It is. No, it's well supported. I mean, like Premier League is huge over here. And the League of Ireland is all right. The League of Ireland is kind of like everyone kind of has their League of Ireland team that they follow, and they kind of would just they'd watch them just for the fun, that sort of way, like just for the fun of it. You go to like a Bohemians game or a Rovers game and something like that, but then you have the Premier League, which is where everyone follows here. There's the Premier League, and people travel over. Like a couple of my friends have season tickets to several clubs over there. They travel over there all the time. It's well supported. It is. It's well supported over here. They love the Premier League. G-Man. Yeah, oh, yeah. I remember that fight. I remember that was a good scrap. That was probably Rigo's most entertaining fight. He mashed that guy's face. Amangasa. Yeah, he mashed his face up to bits. That guy was another freak of nature. He was what, a super bantamweight, and he was about 6 foot. So you see, Rigo was like it was like that. Like Rigo was there doing all the boxing, he was just on top, and yeah, he dropped Rigo twice in that fight. They were mainly balance shots, to be fair. I remember the commentary. You can still get that on YouTube, I think, and you get it with the Japanese commentary, and they are going nuts whenever Rigo gets dropped. It was crazy. I remember that. I remember that well, actually. That was a good fight. Rigo mashed up his face to bits. I think he broke his cheekbone, didn't he? So his cheek just swelled like crazy. Yeah, Murata Eubank. They talked about that fight for a while. I think when Eubank beat what was his name now? I think his name. When he beat the guy Korobov, there was talk of doing that fight next in 2020. Obviously, yeah, 2020, and that went quiet after that. If the fight had happened and it happened in Japan, say 2020 had been normal, and that fight had happened in Japan, I probably would have favored Murata because I just don't know how Eubank would have traveled, especially to Japan with the Japanese fans absolutely in love with Murata. I don't know how Eubank would have handled that. Would he have cracked? Would it have helped them? I don't know. And I just think Murata. I know stylistically you could say Murata would fit Eubank Jr. To be fair, because he's not really a boxer. He's more a pressure fighter, and Eubank Jr. tends to like them. But I still think Murata would have probably got to him. I just probably won it on points. Let's be honest, Canelo is the best. Is on the yeah. Well, he's apparently he's vegan now, so he says anyway. There was a game on RT last night. It was Dundalk and Bows. Yeah, like I don't really follow football religiously that much. Not anymore. I used to when I was younger. But I've been to a couple of League of Ireland games. They're all right. Like the atmosphere in them just be actually not too bad. A lot of the fans are die-hard fans. I've never been to. I think Bow was playing at Dollymount Park. Never been there. I've never been there, but I've been to Cork City games and stuff like that. They're all right. Like it's all right. Like I wouldn't. A lot of the players like are not the best. Like a lot of them players. Put it like this: League of Ireland would probably be non-league in the UK, if you know what I mean, in terms of where those players are. So like a lot of them players will be doing well to get into a non-league side. Like National League and stuff like that. They wouldn't be in like League One or League Two. No way. No way. And if they did, they wouldn't start. So a lot of League of Ireland players would be in like national leagues and stuff like that, playing for teams like Woking and stuff like that. How many big League of Ireland soccer? How big is League by comparison? Seeing it peak 15, 20 years ago, has gone back down since. You're probably right. It probably was in its heyday back then when Shelburne were in Europe a bit. They never, I don't think they ever qualified for the UEFA league, which is Europa now, but I don't think they ever qualified. But yeah, it was getting good then, and it's not it's fizzled. It's just stagnated. I mean, you have like Bows, people from Bows who support them will be kind of from kind of Finglas, Ballymun, Fibbsborough kind of place. They play against Shamrock Rovers and people like that. It's like that. Like I mean, a lot of those players have to work day jobs as well. Like I mean, some of them are on only like 200 quid a week. Like they're on pennies. So and a lot of them don't take the game too serious anyway. If Canelo was to beat Beterbiev, would he have the best CV outside Mayweather Pacquiao the last 20 years? That's a good question. If he was to beat Bivol, Beterbiev, Golovkin twice, um, undisputed at light heavyweight, Khan, Lara. Ko. Who else did he beat? The other people I'm probably forgetting. His resume is impressive as hell. And I think that the fact that, look, Floyd Mayweather was a tremendous fighter, absolutely tremendous, but he didn't fight the best in his division at the time. You know, when he moved up to 147, Baldemir, like Baldemir of all people, Canelo was going in there fighting Bivol. And he'll get, no, Viterbi is probably the best, but he'll still probably fight him too. And Canelo can fight someone like Bivol. He'll get no credit for beating him. He'll get credit from most of the hardcores, but he won't get credit from the general casual. They'd be just like, who the hell is this guy he's beating? I don't know him. So he'll get no credit for it. Yeah, he's gone woke on the vegan route. Yeah. I don't think Canelo will go that far. I don't. I think Canelo is kind of. He's not that bad yet. Anyway, I hope he doesn't get that bad. So who do we think Drew's replacement is for the white fight? What is not? Did they announce that the fight's not going ahead? Is that actually for real? I know they said they've replaced the fight, as the fight is not going ahead. Is it definitely not going ahead, or is that just in case? Wait there a sec. Cannot wait. No, well, it says it's going ahead here, judging by that. You want my opinion? I reckon they have Joe Joyce waiting in the wing. I reckon they have Joe Joyce waiting in the wing to jump in at a moment's notice. That's who I reckon it is. Makes no, I can't really envision who else it would be. Charlo, definitely, definitely Charlo. Could be worse. I was at Cole Ramblers versus Waterford last night. Yeah. That's not even. Is that even League of Ireland or is that the first division? The quality in them is absolutely garbage. I know that. I know none of them guys are pretty good. I believe Eubank is mandatory for the WBA super title. So depending on who, he could be fighting for a vacant title then in that case then. And I think, oh Jesus, Lara, I think is also so that might not go well for Eubank because I think Lara is also mandatory. I think Lara is mandatory for the super and Eubank for the regular, if I'm not mistaken. So they could end up matching the two of them together potentially. Yeah, rematch with Sefa Safiri. Jesus Christ. Have looked out and could have been League One due to having. Yeah. Shells were good back in the day. Shells were good back in the day. They're not too good now. Yeah. Well, see, they had a lot of financial trouble, which kind of screwed them over. So they ended up getting relegated because of that. Not because I think it was relegated due to issues with funds more so than actually anything else. Big up the penny. Shout out to you every time, my dear. I seen that. Yes, I seen the exhibition. Yeah, look, I don't really pay any attention to that kind of stuff. To be honest with you, I just kind of tend to just leave him at it at this stage. It doesn't really, as long as they're not trying to make it out as though he's actually, doing something spectacular. I really don't care. I think Badu Jack's got to be on that undercard. Yeah, but he had that broken wrist ages ago. I reckon that's well and truly healed by now. So we've got the first ring walk going. Not Nakatani, the other guy, forget his name. Yeah, I think Keane did. Yeah, I think. Well, I remember Keane's first gig was at Sunderland. That was his first main gig. But yeah, he was at Cobe, I think, for a while. Is it time to shove the Bennett, go full Phil Mitchell to shave the what? The Bennett and go full? Nah, man, no. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Next fight should be coming up. So okay, so this is the co-main. So after this fight, hopefully it's not too long. Hopefully we get a nice quick fight, and then we can go straight into the main event. That's the I love that. I always hope when I do these watch alongs that there's no real dull, shitty, boring fight. I always hope there's none of them because then you're kind of like you're just like you don't want to take your eyes off the boxing, but at the same time you don't want to ignore the chat. You don't be talking too much at the same time. Janito Nakatani, let's have this. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it, lads. Let's have this. Looking forward to this fight. Looking forward to seeing Nakatani because he is good. He is good. Let's have a watch. Make the ring walk. Now this is a guy, right? I'm telling you now, I'd be very surprised if he doesn't. If he gets a fight with Sonny Edwards, I'd be very surprised if he doesn't. The big up to I'll name this account later. To be honest with you, mate, I barely tried. I tried a little bit, but no go. And I probably could have if I tried harder, but I said, fuck it, I'm just going to do a watch along. Because I'm going to have to pay my way over there as well. And Yeah, I could do that. Like I can afford to get over to London, but I'm probably just going to do it at another event. Go to a cheaper one later on this year. What time are we at now, mate? We are 20 to 12. So you want my opinion? I'd say you'd be looking at about half 12, 20 to 1 in around that time, I would say. Yeah, right, sorry, that call. Mate, it's not hard. It's not hard at all to get. Like, Frank Warren sets the bar so low for his cards that, like, you have one decent fight and you're good to go. This card, Japan normally put good cards on, to be fair. Like, if you see some of the cards they put on over the years, I know some of them, some people might not know some of the fighters, but if you know what you're looking for, you know that a lot of these cards have good fighters on them. They really do. That's a place I'd love to go, is Japan. I really would. I'd love to go to Japan someday. 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 I'd love to see it over there. I like the style of the ring. I like the way they have the white ring. I don't know why. I just kind of like the way that they do things over there. They do it kind of differently, and he's got the winning gloves. They love them gloves over there in Japan. They love their winning gloves. Right there, it's national anthems. I thought that. I don't. I always prefer when they do that at the start of the show because it means we're just straight into the card. It means we're just straight into it. But both these guys are from Japan, so we should get going once that picks up, and then we're back into the fighting. Get into this fight and see Nakatani at 112 pounds. It's not often you see guys who have decent power at that division, but we're starting to see that more and more now. I mean, obviously you've got Sonny Edwards, who's just pure as pure a boxer, but you're starting to see more heavy-handed guys like Martinez and Nakatani. Yeah, yeah, gloves like winning gloves are expensive. Winning are expensive, fly are expensive. You're paying for, to be fair, like those gloves are good quality. With grants, you're just paying for the name. Like grants are extortionate, and I don't like grants. I don't like them at all. And you're paying for the name with them. Winning gloves, they're very soft. So if you do have bad hands, they're good for you in that regard. But I personally just, I'll stick to fly gloves. Fly gloves are just, yeah, perfect. Would Edwards go to Japan? I doubt that very much. They probably do it in Dubai. They probably do it midway. I doubt very much that. They probably do it midway. Probably do it somewhere like Dubai or someone like that. I don't like Reyes, mate. I've used them before. I find them very, very uncomfy. Yeah, they're good value. I'll give you that. They are good value, but I find them gloves very, very uncomfortable on the hand. Extremely uncomfortable. And not a lot of them, to be fair. And they are very affordable. I prefer Everlast over Reyes, to be honest with you. I think Everlast just, they're just a bit more comfy. They just feel a little bit nicer. Reyes were the big thing in the 90s. And out of fighters nowadays who still wear them, there are very few fighters who still wear them nowadays. I mean, off the top of my head, Pacquiao wore them. And I think that was really it. I think you Pacquiao who wore Reyes. Didn't Josh Warren wear Reyes last time around? And other than that, oh, did I hit 7K? Have I actually hit it? Did I get to 7K? Congratulations on 7K. I know I was. Nah, mate, I've three shy. Three shy. I hope that's not saying that I have 7K. Because YouTube does that sometimes. Yeah, okay, so officially on my YouTube channel, it says I have 7K. I need another three subs. Officially, I don't have. It looks nice. It says I have 7K, but yeah, I need three more subs and I've got 7K. Because YouTube is weird like that. It's slow to update. So it does that a bit where like you'll have like say like you'll have like now where I have 6,997 on the actual channel it will say 7K. I don't know why it does that, but three shot, three more subs and we're there. Three subs and we're there. This gonna be a good fight, guys. This could be a good fight. Ryota, Mashimiya. I'm saying this wrong. So big up to Robert. He's just subbed. So I need two more. Big up every time. 6-1, 7 knockouts. And Nakata, man, this is gonna be a good fight. This is gonna be a good fight. I'm looking forward to this. It's both guys getting their instructions. And I'm going to let you know exactly what time does the ring card start. I would say, right, that GGG versus Thing, be safe about 20 to 1, 20 minutes to 1, okay? I'd say that's roughly when we're going to get this. A big up, they've subbed as well. Thank you. Shout out, shout out. Because YouTube is weird like that. It's slow. Okay, here we go. Round one just started. Round one just started. Let's have a look. Let's see what we got here. Nakatani straight away establishing the jab. Straight away on the jab and keeping Yoshimiya, I'm just going to say it like that, going to keep him at range. Should be 7 now. I'm sure it is, mate. I'm sure it is. I didn't realize the arm length of Nakatani. Now, I've seen him in some highlights, but Jesus, he looks very, catching with a jab early on. Establishing that jab. That jab looked good, actually. I didn't realize the reach. He seems to have an extremely long reach. Does Nakatani? That's interesting then if he was to fight someone like Sonny Edwards. Sonny Edwards, who is a great boxer, great out and out boxer. If someone's outreaching him, that could cause him some problems. Because he could be the hunted then. Or he could be the hunter, not the hunted. Nakatani. Oh, yeah, right hand down the pipe from Nakatani. That looked like it buzzed, though. That looked like it buzzed. Yoshimi a little bit. He kind of dipped a little bit. Another right hand went in. But he retaliates. A bit off balance there. Very awkward the way he bored in with them shots there. But another right hand goes in from Nakatani. I think Yoshimi's feeling the power straight away. I think that's going to make him hesitant now. Because he seemed kind of eager to get in, and then another right hand, takes another right hand, very accurate. Instantly, these right hands are landed from Nakatani. That shows that he is razor sharp by the looks of things in this fight. Just misses there with the right hand, does a little turn and pivot. Excellent work. Really liking the outboxer from Nakatani early on in this fight. Little body shot goes in from Yoshina. Another right hand goes in from Nakatani, just missed with the uppercut. Having great success finding a home for that right hand early on. Yoshima keeps coming forward. High guard, trying to dip in, trying to dip low, trying to potentially see the jab coming, get under the jab and get in. Nakatani, great judge of distance. Good body shot goes in. Right hand from Nakatani. And just holding station. Just keeping it at distance, keeping his opponent at arm's length. And just picking and choosing where he comes forward when he goes back. Excellent work so far. Really enjoying what I'm seeing from him. First time watching him proper live as well. Like, I've seen plenty of his fights and highlights, but this is the first time seeing him live, and I have to say, first round instantly, I'm just thinking, this guy's impressive. And I'm just picturing what Sonny Edwards would do if this was the situation. And I really don't think Sonny Edwards is going to have that much to offer, to be honest with you. Another right hand goes in from Nakatani. And at some point, you got to imagine, even though it's early on, these right... Oh, brilliant right hand. He hurt him. That's it. Legs back. Oh, he hurt him. Legs buckled there. Legs buckled from that right hand from Yoshima. He hurt Nakatani, hurt him there big time. Another right hand goes in. Cannot miss with the right hand. Yoshima looks a bit out of his depth, I have to say. Uppercut goes in as well. Couldn't have gone any worse this first round for Yoshima. Could not have gone any worse. And couldn't have been a better round for Nakatani. Excellent work. Excellent first round. If that's a sign of things to come, then we aren't looking at a long fight. We really aren't. Excellent work from Nakatani in that first round. Very impressed. Very impressed. Timing looks absolutely spot on. Cannot miss with the right hand. And he's hurting his opponent as well. Have to say, excellent work. Yamauchi, that's how you pronounce it. I was listening to the commentary just to try and get an idea how you pronounce it. Yamauchi. Let's have a look at this right hand. Bam! Straight down the pipe. Yamauchi's legs buckled big time from that right hand. The left side of his face is already marking up. Takes an uppercut as well in that first round. So the left-hand side of his face is already starting to mark up even after the first round. So it looks like what we're going to see in this fight. The second round's just started now, lads. We're 5 seconds into it. Following the pattern of the first round. Nakatani on the front foot. Looking to himself at the jab. Yamauchi trying to look for an open. Another right hand goes in. Cannot get around that right hand. And he's disguising it very well. Uppercut on the inside from Nakatani. Takes a step to the side and gets back on the jab. Cannot land his own shots and cannot get... First off, he cannot get by that jab. And then he cannot avoid that right hand from Nakatani. Absolutely fantastic work from Nakatani so far, what I'm seeing in this fight. Very good, isn't he? Boxing stone. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I've seen plenty of highlights from him. I've seen post fights of a couple of his fights, but live, another right hand goes in. He's already starting to mark up Yamaguchi big time here. Big time. More right hands go in. Yamaguchi just stands there and takes them. To be fair to his credit, he's showing toughness. But if he wants to survive and have any success in this fight, he can't keep taking these right hands flush. He's taking way too many right hands. Boo! Oh, what a right hand. That legs are buckled, legs are unsteady. He's hurt big time, and he holds on wisely. But Nakatani, very, very smart, looking to break. Can't. Yamaguchi looks all over the shop. Lead left hook from Nakatani, right hand goes in. Yamaguchi cannot keep taking these right hands flush. No way. Body shot from Nakatani. Another right hand goes in. Another left hook over the top of Nakatani's guard. Trying to find range. Nakatani just misses with his 3 shots there. Back using the jab. Looking for an opening. Just misses with the right hand. Right hand goes in from Nakatani. Dips from Yamaguchi. Another right hand lands. Seriously, too many right hands getting landed. He needs to change up his game. Needs to change his game up big time. Taking way too many right hands from Nakatani. He's already starting to mark up on the left-hand side of his face. He's been hurt twice in this fight. I can see this going only one way. Can see it easily going only one way. And that last time he hurt him was a lead right hand as well. It wasn't even set up with the jab. That shows the speed. Yamaguchi is like a fish out of water. Uppercuts landed from Nakatani. And again, just so calm, so poised, so relaxing. Oh, another right hand. Another right hand from Nakatani. Cannot miss with that shot. Uppercuts on the inside going in from Nakatani. Excellent work. Another right hand. Tries to follow up with an uppercut. Just misses. Takes a step back. Back on the jab. 30 seconds to go in the second round. Will we get through this second round? Will we even? It's already taken a beating so far in this fight. What I'd like to see Nakatani do is I'd like to maybe see him flick one of these right hands to the body and then maybe try and set up a left hook to the head. Another right hand goes in. That buzzes Yamaguchi again. Cannot miss him. It's very rare you see a guy at like 112 pounds with this kind of punching power as well, where he can just buzz his opponent every single time he lands. Fantastic work. Absolutely. Second round ends, and again, Nakatani looking absolutely $1 million in there. Absolutely $1 million. All right, now we've got 7,000 subs. 7,001 subs. Thank you, people. Delighted with myself. Delighted. 7K. But look at that. Straight right hand lands. Them legs go. Now, the survival instincts that Yamaguchi's showing is quite good. He really did hold on for dear life. Like, he was not letting go. He was like vice-like grip. He wasn't letting go. But this fight is not going to go much longer. Yeah, exactly. He looks brilliant. He's no answer. And yes, Sonny Edwards, can't see him winning. I think Sonny Edwards would be more competitive than this. He would avoid the shots better. But I can't see him I can't see Martinez beating Nakatani. I think Martinez will get knocked out by Nakatani. Main event should be on. Well, it should be on after this, and I can't see this fight lasting more than a couple more rounds. So I would say probably about 12:30. Round 3 just started. 5 seconds into round 3. Following similar pattern. Yamaguchi, right hand goes in from Nakatani, just kind of grazed Yamaguchi though this time. Didn't land flush. But it has been one-way traffic so far. Yeah, Sonny Edwards isn't a puncher. No matter how much he tries, he's just not got that punching power. I wonder if he's watching this and I wonder what he's thinking. Whoa, another right hand uppercut lands from Nakatani. Yamaguchi just kind of took a step back after taking that. He is looking, man, his face is already showing serious signs of damage. We've only had 3 rounds. Uppercut lands again from Nakatani. Yamaguchi uppercuts, take it again. 2 uppercuts unanswered. A nice little step to the side and moves his opponent around. It is just night and day in there in terms of skill gap. It's night and day. Absolutely brilliant work. I'm really enjoying. Oh man, you know something? I know it's only 3 rounds. We've had no knockdowns, but at some point, if things don't change, you gotta ask. You gotta actually ask the question: should he be pulled from this fight in the next round or two? Because he's got no answer. He is taking shots unanswered in here, and he's trying his best. But Nakatani just poised, balance, goes to the body. That's what I was saying to do earlier on. Goes to the body, comes up top to the head, and again back working the jab, looking for openings, looking for gaps in Yamaguchi's defense, finding them no problem. Little left hook, little lead left hook lands, takes a step back, misses that right hand. And then looking to get some shots on the inside. Uppercuts again. Cannot miss with the uppercuts. Takes, oh, big uppercut from Nakatani. That looked like it hurt. That looked like it hurt his opponent. Looked staggered. Lead right hand goes in. How is he still standing? My days. Body shots from Nakatani go in. Yamaguchi trying to fight back. Has precious little. Just misses with a left hook from Nakatani just there. And again, up close. Looks so poised and balanced up close as well. Very rare you see that a guy who can fight the inside and on the outside. Someone who's as long as this, having such crisp hooks on the inside and crisp uppercuts. Brilliant. I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing here from Nakatani. I am really enjoying this. He is fantastic, is Nakatani. First time watching him live, and it's even better watching him live than in the highlights. Brilliant work from Nakatani in here. Oh, another right hand, another uppercut lands. 30 seconds to go in the third round. He is putting on a clinic in there. You can probably count on one hand the amount of times he's been hit clean as well. Nice little spring in his step. Looking to land, looking to set up some body shots now. Moving around the ring again. And just the footwork of Nakatani. Have a look at the footwork on this guy. It's brilliant. Right hand uppercut. The way he's able to step in after throwing the right hand and follow up with the uppercut is fantastic. And then just instantly he's out of range before his opponent even has a chance to set himself. So a little bit slower in this third round. But again, yeah, Yamaguchi's face looks like he's been hit. Looks like he's gone 10 rounds. Nakatani, not even a mark on him. Look at that. Good Lord. And the like his nose looks fairly bashed up as well. Triple G is only arriving. That's a bit of a worry. He's only arriving at the arena now. So I would imagine, okay, maybe they're only showing highlights. Well, Triple G is next. So I know, unless they have a card filler, worst case scenario. But this should be next. So hopefully we're not waiting too long. Because I can't see this fight lasting much longer, to be honest, which I see this fight ending reasonably quickly. Reasonably, anyway. 85 in the building, lads. If you could smash the like button, I'd really appreciate that. Help your boy out. Smash the old thumbs up. Round 4. Here we go. Just started there. Round 4 just there. Yeah, the canvas. But there was the last card. Mike's asking, why is the canvas so bloody? The last fight was an absolute bloodbath. There was blood everywhere in the last fight. It was a lightweight contest, and there was blood everywhere. So yeah, that's where the blood's all from. Oh yeah, another right hand. It just misses, just skims him there. Yamaguchi trying to throw his own right hand, getting absolutely nowhere with them. They're all falling short. It's like he's hitting fresh air in this fight. He's having absolutely no luck in there. Absolutely none. The skill gap is astronomical. Night and day. More shots. The way he's able to turn and pivot. Oh, he hurt Yamaguchi again. Yamaguchi's legs definitely dipped there. To his credit, he's able to hold on reasonably well. He's holding on every single time, but he has so little to offer. And Nakatani is just able to pivot, move, roll. Absolutely. Oh, another beautiful shot goes in there. Absolutely fantastic. I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing in here. Sometimes you just have to enjoy and admire the sweet science, especially the fact that he's aggressive. He's not just holding back. He's aggressive all along the way. Is Nakatani. A lot of times you get guys who are good boxers, but they don't want to do anything. And now he is throwing his shots. He is really opening up and he is firing. Brilliant, I have to say. Brilliant. It's absolutely one-sided. It's painful. Oh, another right hand gets through. How many can he take? Uppercut lands. Tries to retaliate, but that left hook he's seen coming. Nakatani again looking for the opening. He cannot get away from that right hand. He's not been able to make any adjustments as Yamaguchi. Not been able to make a single adjustment. Just misses with the lead uppercut. Oh, left hook lands. Still swinging and miss. Cannot find any success in here. Lovely uppercuts on the inside again from Nakatani. Just picking his shot so crisply, so well. And is able to land with such brilliant technique. And just able to get in and out of range. His opponent can do nothing. We'll just try and hope something lands. Uppercuts again landed from Nakatani. Retaliation from Yamaguchi. Effective. 0. No effect. Even against the ropes, Nakatani looks absolutely comfy as hell, knowing that he can just lead with an uppercut, get out of dodge, and then start throwing some more shots in. Both guys in the clinch. Yamaguchi's face is an absolute mess. Absolutely mashed up his face is. And I think his nose may be definitely damaged, showing signs of that. Another right hand goes in. I get the impression if Nakatani really did step on the gas in the next round, he could get him out of there pretty straightforward because the skill gap is absolutely astronomical. You sometimes just have to stay and admire the sweet science, which is what Nakatani is doing right here. Very good work as the fifth round comes to an end. One-way traffic. Anyone, people would say, what's your scorecard? Well, if you don't have a 4-zip, I don't know what to say to you. Look at that. Good Lord. Let's have a look again. Another straight right hand lands, and at that point the legs dip. Uppercut just misses, and try as hard as he does to retaliate, does Yamaguchi, it's just had no effect. I mean, the eyes on both sides are starting to get marked up really, really badly. 140 in the building if you could. Smash the like button, and if you're new, hit subscribe. We just passed 7K today, so if you could, give the old thumbs up, hit the like button, and if you could, please subscribe. Help your boy out. It does help your boy out. It really does. But yeah, Nakatani, absolutely fantastic so far. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you. I can't believe we got 7K today. I'm delighted. Absolutely delighted with that. 4-zip. You can't have it any other way. Howard Foster has it level. Yeah. Carl Frotz scored the first, second, and third round even. And I just favoured Yamaguchi in that fourth round. So I have him ahead by one. Here we go. Round number 5. Just kicked off there, lads. Just kicked off there. At some point, as I said, the corner really needs to start taking a look. If he keeps on taking beatings and taking punishment like he's been taking in this fight, Yamaguchi's corner may need to have a look and just decide, do we want to have our guy take this kind of abuse? Do we really need it? Some more work. Oh, brilliant. Those uppercuts, they're so fast and so crisp. The way he's able to land them, just remarkable. Oh, Jesus, I'm really enjoying this. The uppercuts on the inside, the way he's able to it's so quick. He's throwing the straight right, and it's like, right, boom. Not even having to think about it. It's just straight in. What time's the ring lock? I'd say about 12:30, mate. Roughly 12:30. Look at the state of Yamaguchi's face from these shots he's been taking. He is mashed up. Both eyes are damaged. Yeah, he's getting battered up in there. To his credit, he's showing good toughness and grit. He's been hurt a few times as well. Uppercuts again. Look at that footwork. Look at that position in the ring. He's able to just get out of dodge like that. Body shots go in from Yamaguchi. No effect. I'd say a lot of the steam from his shots is gone now at this stage as well. Taking all these shots unanswered, and now he's holding a lot. Does not want to let go, because he knows what's going to happen if he does. He's going to end up getting more shots and getting more unanswered shots as well. Again, very up close this time. Yamaguchi, bit more success, trying to land some body shots, but still walking into uppercuts for his troubles. Nakatani, oh, lovely work from Nakatani. Lovely uppercuts on the inside. Lovely. Look at that. Just picking those shots so well. And try as hard as Yamaguchi is, he's having absolutely no success. The shots are either getting blocked or they're missing altogether. But this is a better round for him. He's not getting picked off completely at range. It's slightly better in this round. Only slightly, however. Only slightly. Some more good work there from Nakatani. Have to say, I'm very impressed with him in this fight. Yes, the skill gap is massive, but oh, lovely. Uppercuts. Right hand misses. And just the look on Nakatani's face, he looked bored in there. Literally, the look on his face in that clinch, he looked bored. Almost like, is this all you got? I've got no trouble. Again, just on the back foot, just using his jab, using his range, using his reach, looking to set up the right hand, I think. Looking for an opening when he can land that right hand, which I would imagine wouldn't be too hard, considering, oh, yeah, just missed with the right hand, steps in with the uppercut, but ends up in a clinch. God almighty, those eyes are mashed up. They're starting to look quite badly damaged in this fight. Quite badly. Some more hooks on the inside go in from Yamaguchi to no effect. Absolutely none. Oh, right hand again. Just cannot miss with them right hands. Jesus Christ, people. Madness. Yamaguchi is tough. I will give him that. He's a very, very, very tough individual. Let's have a look-see. Look how clean those uppercuts go in. Just not even any thought. Just lead with them uppercuts. They're so clean, so crisp. And the body work, I mean, how in God's name Yamaguchi is still standing is beyond me. Madness. Absolute madness. But extremely impressive. Extremely impressive work. And Nakatani, as I said, he barely broken a sweat. Barely broken a sweat. He looked bored. There was a part in that last round where they were close. He was kind of like, just like that, just looked bored. Just a little flitter of the head. As we go into round number 6. Let's see. 6th round just started now, lads. I'm surprised we got this far, to be honest with you. Really am. Nakatani still complete control. Yamaguchi, it looks almost like the spring, like there was never really a spring in his step, but it's gone now completely. Whatever little back bounce he had in his legs looks completely gone. He looks slower now. Absolutely taking a beating in there. And I think the corner more shots go in from Nakatani. They really need to look at stopping this fight or pulling the guy out. They really do. Because he's not in any way going to win this fight. He's going to keep taking a beating. Again, more shots go in from Nakatani, looking to set the uppercuts up. But to be fair, Yamaguchi was able to block them. Maybe he's getting wiser to the uppercuts. Maybe he's getting wiser to what Nakatani is doing. Maybe if Nakatani wanted to, he should bring in a lead left hook. I think that actually Yamaguchi would be open to that. Oh, more uppercuts go in on the inside. Takes a left hook for his troubles on the way out. Another good jab. Another good work on the inside. Yeah, I think they need to stop the fight after this round. It's one-sided. It's too one-sided. This guy is, they could say moral victory. Oh no, more shots go away from Nakatani. You could say moral victory, but God, let the poor lad have his health. Taking shots unanswered now. More shots go in from Nakatani. Right hand just partially blocked, just partially missed then the next time. Nakatani really turning up the steam now. Looking to get him out of there, looking to say, right, I've had my workout, now let's end it. Right hand goes in again from Nakatani. A little dip at the knees from Yamaguchi. More shots go in, and now they're in the clinch. Nakatani just in complete control. Again, very little coming back from Yamaguchi. Bit of a lull in the action here now in the 7th round with 1 minute to go. Both guys just kind of holding on, just looking for an opening. Back take center ring now. Right hand misses from Yamaguchi. Nakatani just little clinch, little turn. Maybe take a little breather, looking to get ready for another attack. Look at the speed of Nakatani. Unbelievable speed at the range change. That was quick. The way he was able to just change that range up, good lord. Very brave fighter, but sometimes you need to be safe from yourself, basically. That's what the corner, I think, need to do. In no way he's going to win this fight. Taking a lot of shots here. But to be fair, he's game. Last 20 seconds of the 6th round, still trying his best. Still trying his best. Very game. But I think that this is curtains, if you ask me, for Yamaguchi. I think the corner maybe need to look at stopping this fight. More shots go in from Nakatani. Right hand lands on top of the head. As we come to the end of the 6th round. I'm surprised we even got this far. Let's have a listen. I think that the corner may need to have a look about getting this guy out of there. I think enough is enough. I think enough at this stage is enough. So let's have a listen. No? Seems like it's going to be just as is. Both guys seem like we're going to get at least another round anyway. How many rounds do you think they got more left in this fight? How many? No real urgency from the corner either. It appears anyway in the Yamaguchi corner, so it looks like they're happy to let their guy go in there and keep taking the beating. Hey, let's see how many more rounds. This ain't going 12 rounds. Nakatani looks like he wouldn't hurt a fly outside the ring. Yeah, he does. He doesn't have that look of someone. He really doesn't. But a tremendous talent. Look at look at this guy's face. Bashed up. Absolutely mashed up. See, round 7. And judging by the first 6 rounds, we're looking likely to have more of the same. More of the same. That reach is going to be such an issue for fighters moving forward in 112 pounds. Massive reach on Nakatani. Absolutely huge. Huge reach. Jesus. It's incredible. And look at the state of Yamaguchi's face. Holy mother of God. More right hands go in. Lord have mercy. The corner really need to act on that and do something at this stage because his face is just getting mashed up. I think Nakatani would be well advised to go. Oh, right hand goes in again. Well advised, target the body. Although saying that if the right hands aren't missing, keep throwing them. But if you want to get rid of this guy, maybe bring the hands down, go take a few shots to the body, maybe truck that right hand to the body as well. And Nakatani really putting a hurting on there, really looking to take it home, really looking to get the stoppage, really looking to stamp his authority on this fight. And looking for him to say, well, if you won't go down, I'll make the corner or the referee stop it. Throwing right hands again, just misses over the top with one into a clinch. Yamaguchi just leaning back now. And Nakatani again with the jab, looking for the opening, looking to throw some shots, looking to detonate on the chin of Yamaguchi. It's not been pretty viewing if you're a fan of Yamaguchi, I have to say, Ryota and Yamaguchi. But again, right hands go in again from Nakatani. Oh, another one and another one. At what point is enough enough? At what point did the corner say enough? We got to save our guy for another day. It's only his 8th pro fight or his 9th pro fight. Again, yeah, very painful to watch now. Oh, look at that. I'm enjoying watching the movement from Nakatani, but in terms of the actual spectacle, it's just been painful to watch. And you could probably count on one hand the amount of shots that have been actually landed by Yamaguchi in this fight. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. This fight's still going. The eyes are starting to close now, big time. Eyes are definitely. 30 seconds to go. Left hook lands on the inside as well by Nakatani. Left hook lands on the inside. And he is just taking a walk around the ring for the last 20 seconds. Swinging and miss again from Yamaguchi. No poise on these shots. There's no poise on any of these shots. They're just gone. He's just throwing them out now. There's absolutely nothing on them. As we go into the end of the... Oh, uppercuts again land on the inside. Again, another hard round for Yamaguchi. At what point is enough enough? Jesus, people. Thank you, Jay. Congrats on 7 on K, building up Fury. Oh, yeah, the build has been shocking. Absolutely shocking. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate the £5, man. I really do. Appreciate that. I forgot to monetize this video as well, so that's probably the only cash I'm going to get from it as well. Oh, man. Look at those shots that are landing. At what point is enough enough? Jesus, people. At what point did the referee in the corner just say enough is enough? Let's pull our guy out. Obviously not after this round, so we're going into the 8th. It's 4 a.m. where you are. Welcome to... You know how it feels now for us when we have fights in the US. You know how it feels now for us when it's 4 a.m. Normally 4 a.m. for us when we have to watch them. It's a pain. That's why I always just find it. Sometimes it's better to just sit through it and just stay up. It's better just to stay up and just pull through it because God knows. Round 8. Round 8 of a schedule 12. Oh, straight away. More shots go in from Nakatani. More shots go in. When's Golovkin fighting? Next fight after this, so it should probably be about 12:30, 1:15. And Nakatani again. Just having a... Oh, I actually take a shot there in retaliation from Yamaguchi. The first time I've seen him land a clean shot all fight. Yeah, the corner don't give two shits. They really don't. If this was in the UK, chances are it'd be stopped. Chances are they'd stop this fight if it was in the UK. He looks like he's moving up after this and be made mandatory for Ioka. Oh, mate, that's a serious fight. Ioka. Oh, damn. More, man. This is painful. More shots going in from Nakatani. Nakatani versus Ioka be quality, mate. Quality. That is a quality fight. Nakatani versus Ioka. Jesus. I like that fight a lot. I really do. I really like that fight. Yeah, he should sack his corner. But Jesus, man. This guy sure can't take a beating. I'll give him that. I give him all the credit in the world. He can take a beating, but Jesus, that's not exactly the best thing. It's not exactly the best trait to have. Some more shots go in from Nakatani. He is fine. He is just not missing. Body shot from Nakatani that looked like it hurt a bit. And again into a clinch. It's almost like Nakatani is just accepting the fact that this fight's going to go the distance, and maybe just looking to just land right hands whenever he can and just finish out, because it doesn't look like this is going to end anytime soon. As I say that, more shots go in from Nakatani. Oh man, he is just finding a home. More right hands. Oh, that looked like it was it. That looked like it hurt. Looks like Yamaguchi is done. Man, he is done. Stop the fight, referee. Stop the fight. That's it. Right. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yep. No complaints there. No complaints there. My question is, where was the corner? Why didn't the corner stop that? Why didn't they throw in the towel? Nakatane, excellent, excellent performance. Very well done. That's the first real time I watched them live. I have to say I was very impressed. Very impressed. I do wish they had stopped that a bit earlier, because I feel that was in some ways unnecessary to take, as much punishment as he did. But nevertheless, it was still an excellent performance. To take nothing away, it was an excellent performance. Excellent. So I reckon, we're not far off the main event now. So it should probably be the next fight. So next fight should be Triple G versus Murata. So we should be good to go next fight. We should be anyway. We should be good to go next fight. What do we think of that? And what do we think of Nakatani? For anyone in the chat, what do we think of Nakatani? We think that him against Aoka? Do we think him against Edwards maybe, if he decides to stick around at 112 and pick up a title? What are we thinking, people? What are we thinking? I have to say, watching him live, extremely impressive. Like, this guy is good. Like, good. This guy is. I'm very impressed with him. What I saw there, very impressed. Very impressed. Who you have if Ioka fight happens? Who do I have? Honestly, based off of the way what I seen there and the speed, I'm gonna go with Nakatani. I think Ioka, maybe as good as he is, and he doesn't get enough credit, does Kazuto Ioka? Doesn't get near enough. I think maybe he might be, I don't know, slowing down a little bit. I would love to see Ioka versus Chocolatito. Actually, I'd love to see Ioka versus Estrada or Chocolatito. Yep. I'm here in Japan and supposed to be at the fight, but had a bit of a family emergency, so couldn't attend. Unlucky, mate. That's it. I was saying earlier in the chat, I would absolutely love to visit Japan someday. Oh, what it is about that country? I'd love to. Who you have? I would go with Nakatani. Cautiously go with Nakatani. He looks good, but his opponent wasn't very good, so hard to judge. Yes, we have to take that into consideration. His opponent wasn't very good, but just from the eye test alone, from the technique, from the movement, from the speed, from the distance, from the shot selection, from the timing, I was personally very impressed with what I saw from from Nakatani there. Just from an all-round clinic, very impressed. Will Akacha says, what time is Triple G fighting? So he should realistically be fighting next. Okay. So what time are we at? I would say, right, if you want me to be accurate, I would say he's probably going to fight at around about 1:45. So in around about a half hour, I'd say. Okay. Because looking at this card here, this ended early. There's a 4-rounder, which on box rec anyway, that hasn't happened. Now they might stick this in as a filler, but I would imagine that we are getting Triple G versus Ioka next. I'd imagine that it's probably in the next half hour. Multitasking with the best of them boxing on my TV. footy on my phone, keeping up the good work, buddy. Yeah, big up, man. I know. I was lucky this morning. I got to watch the F1 early. Got to watch the qualifying, which was good. And now this, and I still got made time to go gym as well. Anyone else noticed said the zone round counter said Nakatani? You'd have thought they spell checked it. Oh, Nakatari. Yeah, I was reading. I was like, what? This is a favorable time for. Yeah, it's a great time. It's not even. It's only 20 past 12 now, so it's grand. Still have the whole day after this fight, so it's been grand. And someone earlier was saying that it's like 4 a.m. Yeah. So next fight, next. I was going to show the screen there, but I can't actually. I'll get copyrighted. Next fight is Triple G versus Murata. People, yes. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, Triple G Murata next. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Hopefully it's not too long. Hopefully it's not too long a wait, not too long a build up. Let's have some questions. There's 105 in the chat. We hit 7K subs. I've got 7,005 subs at this minute in time. Thanks for that, people. If you haven't subbed already, please do. Who is the most popular active Irish boxer in Ireland? Katie Taylor, by a long way. In terms of males, probably Conlon. Probably Conlon. So Katie Taylor and Conlon. I think in terms of talent, you got to say people like Paddy Donovan is probably one of the best talents we have. And Paddy Donovan's an excellent fighter, but Katie Taylor by a country mile is the most popular. She's loved. Seen and raised. I'm at work banging a bit of data out, and now on this can't go home as I missed the fight. Yeah, no, you got to do what you got to do, mate. I remember when Inoue was fighting Donaire the first time. I was working that day, and I was literally like I had the fight kind of on my phone underneath my desk, and I was kind of looking down like that all the way throughout the day, just looking at the fight, and then it was getting so entertaining. I was just like looking constantly down. Triple G, Triple G, definitely. Late stoppage, late stoppage. Yep, feel like he'll wear him down. Can't wait for Katie Taylor's next fight. Wow, what a fight! Yeah, it's only a few weeks away now. That night though, it's clashing with Stevenson versus Valdez. That's my fight. That's the one I want. Thoughts on Gary Cully? Great fighter. You know, definitely has a lot of potential, a lot of talent. I was a bit unsure of him early on in his career. I have to say now, he looked a bit kind of, meh. Yeah, so he looked a bit kind of meh, hit and the miss. But he's really improved under Pete Taylor. He really has, and I'm not going to say he's going to win a world title, but he's definitely going to go far enough. He won't. He's not going to be one of these guys who just gets to European level and that's it. He's probably gone. He's probably a bit better than that, but I don't see him being a world beater necessarily. He could definitely do something. No, no, no. I think they were. I think that was late as possible time. I think that was late as possible time because the fight's on next. They're not going to hold the fight off for an hour. They're not going to do that. So I'd say that we are looking probably about 12:30 fight time. Probably around about 12:30. So they're not gonna like they're not gonna hold on to it that long. So around about 12:30 or so, we should be good to go with the fight. Did I miss any? Because I missed a few chats earlier on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Which countries do you think punches above its weight? No pun intended. Mexico, Puerto Rico, Cuba, elsewhere. It's hard to say. Like, I mean, like Cuba, if anything, like those guys don't just. If anything, those guys, in they turn pro, they don't fulfill. They still do good, but they don't do as good as maybe we think they should. Maybe that's going to change now. Now that they're allowing Cubans to turn pro now, which I'm delighted about. Because you got guys like Andy Cruz, him and Keyshawn Davis. That is the fight to make in the pros because they fought so many times as an amateur. That is over 3 rounds. It'd be interesting to see what would happen with those guys over 12 rounds. And at the end of the day, they're both fantastic fighters. So even if one of them was to lose, it's not the end of the world. And they're the kind of guys where that is literally a trilogy. Thoughts on Sky Nicholson matchroom with his own? They're pushing her so hard. Yeah, like Sky Nicholson's all right in terms of fighter. She's not bad. They're pushing her so hard for simple reason is that she's extremely attractive and they're trying to push her to a male audience because think of it like this, right? Sky Nicholson can fight all right; she's not that bad. They're pushing her because you get loads of sad, pathetic men, and they are. You see some of the comments on hers, bridges, and things, and some of the things that they be saying is creepy. Like Jamie sent me a text yesterday, and it was people commenting on Ebony Bridges, and they were saying, "I gladly murder my wife for a night with you." That is creepy. That is absolute. That's creepy. That's that's effed up. That's creepy. And a lot of these, they're pushing it because they know a lot of the simps will just flock on. And that's not me saying Sky Nicholson's not a good bad fighter. She's actually a quite good fighter, but they're pushing her because she's extremely, extremely pretty. And you get a lot of simps just simping hard for her. Simple as that's all it is. Will Smith's hand, big up. Yes, throwing the cash around my first wash along. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. Throwing the cash around. UK actually would be a good example, punches above its weight. Much smaller population than the US. Still a big population though, mate. Still 60 odd million in the UK. Where are the Cubans going to earn money? They still can't leave. There's no money for them in Cuba. Yeah, you see, like it's weird. Like they're fighting in Cuba, which they're not going to make a penny from, but at the same time, then I don't think they're allowed to leave. So it's going to be a strange one. I'm hoping that they do something and just let them. Now, Sims are kind of guys who they're the kind of guys who are just like, how would I describe it? They they're, they're the guys who just basically want a woman to just be fucking horrible to them. And they're like, but she's my woman, you know. She's amazing. She can do what she likes. She can cheat on me, and I'll still take her back. Yeah, yeah. You see, that's the thing, right? That's happened so much, and I think you said it there. That's the Sky Nicholson's not. Sky Nicholson seems like a really, really nice person, but you do look at darts, right? I'll use this example because it's happening right now. In darts, there's a female darts player called Fallon Sherrick. Okay, now she's all right. She's an all right darts player, but Sky Sports shove her down people's throats. They absolutely shove her down people's throats because they want to push female darts. I understand that. They have someone who they can market. I understand that. But they're shoving her down people's throats. And it's not her fault, but it's having a negative impact on her because people absolutely grill her on social media. They grill Sky, as in Sky Sports, because they're sick of seeing her. And I think that Eddie Hearn can't get this into his head, and not just about Sky in general. That and Sky can't either. Not Sky Nicholson, Sky Sports. Is that if you're trying to push something, the best way to do it is to let it flow naturally. That is the best way to get anything through. Just let it flow. People will catch on to what they want to catch on when they're ready. If you start shoving it down people's throats, like I'll give you an example, right, with the Sky Nicholson thing. She had that little picture with Chris Lloyd, and she came out in an interview and said, "Oh, Chris Lloyd was so embarrassed and he didn't like it." And I was like, "That's bullshit," because he was sharing it all over social media. So if he didn't like it and he was embarrassed, why was he sharing it all over social media? He's obviously fucking trying to push it and shove that down people's throats. I think it's just stupid. It's fake banter, dead banter as well. And you shit like that. And with Sky and Fallon Sherrick, she gets so many people saying, this, that, the other, like we don't like you. It's not her fault. It's Sky's fault for pushing her down people's throat. It's Sky's fault for saying she should get special privileges. That's their fault for pushing it down people. It's not her fault. And I can see something like that happening with Sky Nicholson as well, where people are like, "We don't like you because of this." It's like, mate, it's not her fault. It's the idiot promoters who are shoving her down people's throats and just not letting things flow naturally. People will watch things and get onto things when they want to. You let it just go naturally. That's why natural law is such a good thing. Just let it flow naturally. When they're ready, when people are ready, they'll take it on. But just when you start shoving it down people's throats, that's just not a good thing. Big up to KB. Warrington with it. Yeah, Warrington is the headbutt king now. Appreciate the £3, mate. Gee, man, do you think we will ever have one of them? I hope to God not. I don't think so. If you want me, I hope not, because that could really be a, that could be the first stone in the grave of boxing if that happened. If they did let that happen, that really could do it for boxing, especially if the woman got seriously hurt. and they would. That really could do it, and I hope not. I hope to God not. I hope common sense prevails and that doesn't happen because that could really end badly, really badly. Like I was saying to, what fight were we watching? I was out with my friend last Friday, and we were watching Stevie Levy versus Guanini, and I said, look at the gloves that those girls are wearing, and they were 8 ounce gloves. And I said, look how big they are on those girls. I said, they're the exact same gloves the men wear. And look how small, like me and you wouldn't be able to fit our hand in an 8 ounce rival glove. And look how big they are, those girls. Now, just imagine a man wearing them gloves and fighting a woman. Just imagine. I don't want to even think about that. That could just, that could go so bad. So bad. Oh, so I'll tell you now. There was like a scene where Lloyd had a laptop and it was kind of like, do you ever see that scene where it's like, it's a meme. You ever see that meme where it's like a boy and a girl in a nightclub and the girl's just like just looking away and the boy is kind of like uh it was like that and people were taking saying, oh, that was looking similar. And Chris Lloyd shared the shit out of that, was posting it all over the thing. And then Sky Nichols said, oh, he was embarrassed. I'm like, if he was embarrassed, why would he be sharing it? It just made no sense to me. So and it was dead banter, just the dead banter the zone do, which I think is crazy. It's just dead banter. I'm making a massive play in Australia going hard. I'd be amazed. See, they missed the trick there. If they had put on it, if they'd been able to get the Cambosis Haney fight on the zone, Bridges, Nicholson, and McKeon, just imagine how big that would be if you could get them all on that card. Like if you wanted Bridges to have her first world title fight in Australia back home, and Sky Nicholson on the undercard, and Dempsey McKeon, who I don't think he's particularly good, but think how big that would be. And there is a market, like Australia are doing well. Tim Zoo is looking very good. So market over there. I'd be surprised though. It's mate, it's dead banter. Like it's the deadest banter you'd ever see. And then like Chris Lloyd saying, "Oh, I'm so embarrassed." I'm like, "You're so embarrassed." Like, if I'm embarrassed about something, I just try and say like, just ignore it like that to pretend that didn't happen. He's sharing it every like 2 seconds. And then he's saying like he's embarrassed about it and he'd rather not know about it. And like, if you don't want to know about it, why are you sharing it constantly? Surely that's like completely like, I don't know, madness. Well, it is. Yeah, yeah. It would be those. It would be them, wouldn't it? It's like L.A. and New York are like completely just messed up over there. Have their own robot wars. Yeah, I'll try not to because you know the algorithms and stuff like that. You want to be very careful about things like that. But yeah, the zone and their old dead banter, I think it's crazy. No, no, no. See, he's New Zealand. He's New Zealand. So I'm sure to be well. Actually, now saying that New Zealand and you do realize like New Zealand, and Australia, although they're like on the map, like there and there, you know, they're like thousands of miles apart. They're like 3,000 miles apart. You wouldn't think it because of the way it looks on the map, but New Zealand is literally it's miles away from anywhere. But Joe Parker is New Zealand true and true. So I'm sure he probably would fight in Australia, but he's definitely a guy, a big fight in New Zealand. That's what I think. That's what the zone really want. They want him in a big fight in New Zealand. They done that Junior Fa fight, and that tanked in terms of the actual fight because the fight was garbage. Do you remember that fight last year? It was just a snooze fest for 12 rounds. It was an absolute snooze. I thought that fight would actually be good because I thought that was a big event in New Zealand. It would catch fire. It stunk. It absolutely stunk the place. To be fair to Parker though, he's got better since then. Andy Lee's been doing good work with him, and I wonder, will we see him against Joe Joyce? I wonder is that the fight we're going to get next? They're currently showing some highlights of GGG of Triple G. So I reckon we are. What time are we at now? What time are we at? We're at half 12 now, right? So it's half 12 currently, bang on. I reckon, I reckon in the next 10 minutes we'll get a ring walk. I wouldn't be at all shocked if we get a ring walk in the next 10 minutes. I wouldn't be shocked at all. So it looks like this fight is just round the corner. Just round the corner. That's a good question. Um, you see, you're picking Woods by late stoppage. Here's my take, right? I think that Wood, after that Michael Conlon fight, I wouldn't be shocked if he's going to take a step back after that in terms of just that was a punishing fight for both guys. Bill Fury's passed. Yeah, yeah. Oh, definitely. I mean, think of how many top fighters have actually had them allegations and actually been popped. Fury, White, AJ's not. Canelo, there's been a few, man. Don't say that. 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 I don't want to. I don't want to even think of that being a possibility. Please don't say that. Don't say that's going to happen. I hope not. I really, 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 really hope not. That does not happen. I don't think it will. I really do think we're getting this fight. This day fortnight, lads, 14 days. This day, 2 weeks. This day, 2 weeks. Fight night. Fight night. Every single day, I'm always sitting, like, just wondering, like, oh, please don't let Dylan White pull out. Oh, please don't let Dylan White pull out. I'm sure he won't. I'm sure of it. But he's still, like, please don't let Dylan White. Yes, this fight is going to be next. So ring walk should be soon. We'll go spectacularly back off the rails and retire. It's something I've thought of as well. To be fair, mate, I have thought about that. I hope not. I hope that when he does retire, maybe he could take up training, maybe start working with Sugar Hill or something like that, and find something in boxing without going back to it. You know what I mean? Because that's a worry. That is a worry. It's definitely a worry. I thought that Junior, the nobody fat beat Average Joe. Yeah, it was a close enough fight. The judges didn't have it that way. They had it miles away. Now, hang on a minute. I actually thought they were getting ready to do the walk there, but they're not. Woods versus Santa Cruz been ordered. So I can't see Santa Cruz going down to 126. Even though that's more his natural weight, I can't see it. I'd say Lee Wood is fighting Josh Martin next. I'd be surprised if he didn't. That's the thing. Warren's been so. Some people would say reckless, others would say very intentional with the head. I mean, he was never really that reckless with the head until the thing. Wait there a sec. I thought for a sec there the ring walk was happening. No, no, they're just showing. They're showing loads of clips and highlights. I actually genuinely thought the ring walk was going to happen there. White is pulling out and Joe Joyce is ready. G man, I'm telling you, don't tell me that. Please don't, please don't, please don't tell me that. Please don't. I'm sure they'll get Joe Joyce in if Dylan White pulls out. If Dylan White pulls out, people, give me 2 secs. I just need to stick on some heat because it is absolutely freezing in here. Give All right, that's on now. Yeah, no, I just needed to stick on the heat. It's absolutely freezing in here. It's really cold in Dublin today. It's really cold. The crowd is dead. I'm hoping because of no, you see, they don't have any restrictions in Japan. It's not because of that. It's to be honest with you, mate. Genuinely, that's normally what it's like over there with regards crowds. They're very like if you remember Mike Tyson when he used to fight over there when he fought Douglas, how quiet the crowd was. It was eerily quiet. It's not because of the Holocaust. It's just genuinely because that's the way they are. That's just their kind of style. Don't know too much about Murata. Is he any good? Yeah, he is. He is. He's a good fighter. He is. He's a good fighter. Who wins? You are punch perfect in a fight. Well, I wouldn't want to fight Jamie because he's my mate, and I wouldn't fight him for that reason. I've no reason to. He's my mate. I wouldn't do that. Listen to the latest interview. They say at this point it's not about Fury's opponent; it's about his homecoming. Yeah, yeah. No, that's actually a good point. That is actually a fair point. He's not had a fight in the UK in almost 4 years. 4 years. That's a fair point. Even Dylan White said to this knowledge, it's going ahead. No, it's not. It's going ahead. Not 100%. It's going ahead. I have the zone here in Korea. Jeez, you're in Korea, mate. Where the hell is the fight? They're taking their sweet, sweet time, aren't they? Jesus Christ. I mean, it's been about, what, 20 minutes now? More, actually. They really are taking their time. They're showing, like, repeated highlights of this is Triple G, this is Triple G, this is Triple G. It's like, yeah, thank you. When are we going to get to the ring walks? I'm going to mute this again. No, they are taking their sweet, sweet time. They really are taking their time with this one, aren't they, guys? They really are. They- They're literally just showing highlights of Triple G over and over and over again. I mean, I'm assuming both these guys are probably just waiting to work out or waiting to get warmed up, but like, come on. Jesus Christ, people. It's taking ages here. There's a big gap between the last fight and the fight before. For both guys, Murata fought in December 2019 and Triple G in December 2020. So it's been a while. Jesus is not a curse word. Nah, it's normal to say it over here. They applaud between rounds. I think over there, yeah. Like in Japan, they're very reserved like that. The fans have always been like that in the crowds. Like if you ever look at like a new way, in like a new way when he was fighting in Japan and stuff like that. Like, and he's a big star as well. They don't, and that's pre. You know what? There was never really like. There's never really the. You'll never get the atmosphere over there. So it's nothing to do because they don't have any restrictions in Japan. Never have. It's really just to do with just the way they are. It's part of their culture. They're not as lively. They wouldn't be. Telling you 10 past one. It's looking more likely now. Jesus. They can't do another half hour. They can't seriously do another half hour of this. Like it's been going for ages now. I knew it would take forever to show the GDG entrance. I know, it's just crazy. I mean, why are, like, literally, right? They've repeated the same thing over and over again. And I just don't get this. Don't get why it's taking so long. I mean, surely they should have had at least a card filler before. Like, if it was a case of like, in the UK they do that. They have like card fillers just in case, 2 or 3 fights end early, and we're left with like a big, 20, 30 minute gap. Surely they could have just got one of them. Do you think it bothers Ryder that Jacobs is probably getting the Munguia fight? Um, possibly, possibly, yeah. The fact is that that's a catch weight. Maybe he feels as though they're just trying to cash Danny Jacobs out, and maybe he feels he's destined for bigger, better things. I really don't know. Let's have a listen again, see if we get the ring walk. No, it seems like we're this is BS. They're waiting. Would White pull out in their fashion that he did against that the no. I'm sure there'd be legal repercussions definitely. Hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Okay, so they said on commentary there's going to be a slight commercial break and then ring walks. Thank God for that. They see it as being respectful, but I'll take sweet. Yeah, no. They said it. They said it on commentary there. We have a commercial break, and then we're into the main event. Thank God for that. A big star. Oh yeah. Oh no. He is, man. He is. He's a bigger star in Japan than Inoue, and that's been known for a while now. It's not a recent kind of thing. He's That's been known for a while now. He's been a bigger star than Inoue, yeah. And Inoue is a big star over there. No. He is definitely. I thought Jacobs beat Ryder. So did I. I thought he beat Ryder as well. If White pulls out, man, if White pulls out, it really it gets harder and harder to defend boxing. Do you know that sometimes when you see things and decisions and stuff like that, it gets harder and harder to defend it. For me, if White pulls out after this fight being built, it would hurt the sport so bad. And the problem with that is, right, if you're a fan who's maybe just getting into boxing and you're thinking, I've got tickets to this big fight, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, this is what boxing's like, is it? They're all going to pull out. Big up to Nick. Salute to Nick. Hey, G man, in the chat. Hope you're well. I'm very well, man. I'm very well. We had a good day today. We hit 7K today. 7K subs. Hit it there today. I'm absolutely delighted with that. Yeah, absolutely delighted with 7K. If you've not already subbed, give it a sub because we're already at 7,000 and I think 10 now subs, so we're doing quite well. And 890 in the chat. If you could smash the like button as well. I've got like 70 likes. If we could get to like 80 or 100 by the end of this, be really appreciating that, lads. Really appreciate it. Oh no. Your early thoughts on it? Hergovic is gonna big bang the big bang. That's literally it. Zhang is gonna probably get knocked out. Why the silence from White? Thought he's never short of a word. I'd imagine it's several reasons, to be honest with you, mate. I'd imagine it's the fact probably that he feels he's getting underpaid for it. It's the fact that it's not on his platform. It's the fact that he's not getting any pay per view revenue. So I'm sure for Dylan White, it's a case of I'll do the bare minimum I need, and then I'll go on fight night. I'm sure that's genuinely from just the outside looking in. I'm sure that's the way he's viewing it. That it's like, well, I'm getting hardly at it for this fight. I'm getting less than I feel I deserve. I'm not getting at it for the pay per view. Why am I going to sell this? I'll turn up on fight week. I'll turn up on fight night, and that's the end of it. I'd say that's purely it. Jacobs and Rosado have fought most top fighters, but they've already fought each other, and that fight was a stinker. Jacobs won that. I could see White doing something dodgy. Like I don't, I don't think so. I don't think he will. But why would he though? That's the question I have. Why would he get himself DQ'd? Because he's not going to get a title shot after that. He may as well just at least if he can try and land something. White blatantly pulled out. Oh yeah, no. I will not argue with that. That was BS. He'd no injury. He was fine. Um, so that people had tickets in hotel sort of just for White to save himself for the world title shot. That was bad form as well. Like, and that card was crap. Yeah, mate, I'm delighted. 7K. Holy mother of God. I only got 6K there just after Christmas, so we're at 7K already. It's crazy. 7K, man. Can't believe it. I still can't believe, like, when I look at my channel, like, see the numbers, I'm just like, holy shit, how did I get to here? Don't see White getting out of the ring like a drag. But no. And that was Curtis Harper, by the way, for anyone wondering who that was. Curtis Harper got out of the ring. If White pulled out, then it would be sad news and we miss out on another big fight. Let's hope not. I hope not. I really do. I really do hope not. Okay. 10K by the end of the year, mate. That's the goal. Yes. Tail of the tape. We are getting there, lads. It's back on now. Tail of the tape. 36, 30 or 40. 40 and 36. 160 pounds. You know what I miss? And HBO used to do this. I used to love this. They used to put that on timeout. Got spam in there. I miss the HBO where they took the weights on the morning of the fight. You know, it wasn't like it wasn't like rehydration clause. It was just to see what they weighed on the morning. I really miss that. I really miss. I used to love seeing it because it just interests me to see what they weigh. But tail of the tape for this middleweight contest. They're probably going to do the national anthems when they get in the ring. So chances are it's probably going to take like 10 minutes between ring walks and everything. But we are still getting fight. I cannot wait for this fight. It's going to be great. I think it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a real good fight. I can't wait for this. Do you think Fury retires after this, even if he wins? No. I think if undisputed can happen, he will take that. But I wouldn't be at all shocked if I wouldn't be at all shocked if we're in the very, very much the twilight of Fury's career. I think we're probably in the twilight. Okay, Murata's going to the ring first by the looks of things. Man, it's gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. I'm actually looking forward to this. Actually looking forward to this fight. Is that Inoue carrying the belt? No, he's too tall. He's too big to be Inoue. So Murata walking to the ring first by the looks of things. So Golovkin will go second. They're both champions, obviously, but obviously roll of a dice. Probably who gets to walk first. Murata on his way to the ring. First fight in 2 and a bit years. It's weird, man. I'm actually excited about this fight. I'm actually kind of have that like I love Golovkin, so maybe that's one of the reasons why. But I have that kind of like nervous kind of energy about it. It's weird. It's weird, but we will get this. I can't wait. The Golovkin fight is on the zone, but I don't know. I have it on my DAZN. See, they're weird like that. DAZN. They'll show it in certain countries, but not others. Canelo on points. Do you think Fury does if he loses the fight? Now that's a very good question. That's a very good question. If he loses by say like a freak one punch knockout or something like that, he'll probably take the rematch. Probably. But if it's any other way, maybe he'd retire. Maybe. She is my favorite boxer, but I'm also nervous. Yeah. I can't wait for this. A big up to you. Good afternoon, mate. Good afternoon. I cannot pronounce that name. I don't know what it says or what it is, but big up. Big up. This is gonna be a fun fight, lads. I am really looking forward to this fight. Really looking forward to this fight. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real, real good fun. It's been a good day so far, as I said. I hit 7K today. So that was the goal for the end of the week, to have 7K by the end of the week. Got there. So we're less than 3K off 10K. Oh, we can do it this year. We can get to 10K this year. I'll need to do some serious work and get some seriously viral videos, but I'm sure I can do that. I'm sure I can do that. 7K. Bloody delighted. Bloody delighted. So Murata in the ring and followed by Golovkin. So they're showing a little snippet of Triple G skipping the rope. I'm going to mute this for a second. I want to hear what he comes out to. He's Korean, retro man from Korea. Triple G. Japan looks crazy. I'd love to go over there. G-Man, tell us the biggest secret in boxing. What does Batman look like? I have no idea, mate. I have no idea. I haven't seen the new Batman yet. Want to fight to get Golovkin's age. It's only a matter of time before it shows. Like Manny versus you guys just takes a bad style. I'm seriously, lads. I'm intrigued. I really am genuinely intrigued. And honest to God, right? I wouldn't rule out Canelo taking this fight at. Oh, you mean Hatman? I have no idea what Hatman looks like. Honestly, I've never seen him in person. I've spoke to him plenty of times. I've never actually seen him, so I couldn't tell you what he looks like. To be honest with you, I've never seen Hatman in person. 90 in the chat. Yes, 90 in the chat. Can we get to 100 likes? Can we get to 100 likes? Help support the channel. Big up G man, how you doing? Big up Ryan. It's been a good day, man. I hit 7K today, so I'm I'm happy. I'm a happy G. I'm a real happy G today. 7K. Doing quite well. It's doing quite well, lad. Doing quite well. Support the channel. Big up. Not sure Byron also says that he will fight the winner if GGG loses, knowing Yard is mandatory. Well, I'm sure Yard and Warren wouldn't mind taking some step aside money. So I'm sure they'd probably, I guarantee you they'd take step aside money if it was like a million or something like that. They'd be like, yeah, take that. Triple G looks serious on his way to the ring. He always looks serious, but he looks to, oh man, it's good. G is looking, he is. I noticed that he's looking very ready. I'm looking forward to this, lads. Cannot wait for this fight. I can't see Triple G losing this fight. I can't see it, but vibration for fight. I'm agreeing with outmatch. I agree exactly with outmatch boxing there. 9 to 10, around 9 to 10. I think we're gonna get that as well. But oh man, this is gonna be so fun. Can't wait for this fight. I love watching Triple G. I've watched him for years and years and years now. It's why against Canelo, it's gonna be just. I hope he doesn't get stopped against Canelo. Even though I think he will, I hope he doesn't. I'd hate to see him go out like that. But I think Triple G is fantastic. But I always have. I always love watching Triple G. 40 years old to be unifying the division still. It's crazy. I think they're playing the anthems. Yeah, they are playing the anthems. So they're playing the Kazakhstan anthem and they'll play the Japanese anthem. So we get these done, and then they will ring time. Will be fight time. This hour and a half is gone by. Well, hour and 40 is gone by crazy quick. What's this anthem sound like? I'll listen to it. The best national anthem I ever heard is the Dutch national anthem. And I only started hearing that when Max Verstappen started winning. And that to me is the best national anthem you'll hear. The Dutch national anthem just sounds, the Dutch national anthem sounds really good. I don't know why. It just sounds, just something about that sound. It just sounds like a real royal sound. Anyone watching the stream got out of sync audio? Well, I'm using the DAZN app, and I would imagine I'll get the name of this for you here. The site I would routinely use, if I wasn't watching along, and if it was saying on Sky or something like that, is a website called. I'll spell it for you because even to say the name of it, some of them are a bit kind of on it, but I don't actually. No, they're not actually showing the fight. Give me another one. I've got another one here. It's always out of sync. Well, I'll try and sync it. I always just say like when the fight starts and what round it is. KT, so it's K and T dot free STREAMS /live1.com. That's a good website to get it on. I'm sure they have it. I'm sure they have it. Yeah, they do. They do have it. I think. Do they? Actually, I don't think they do. Actually, I don't think that. No, they don't. They don't actually have it. Jesus, that's bad. I would have thought they would have had that. Yeah, hard push to find the stream for this actually by the looks of things. Look at GGG the way he looks at Canelo. Not that much in love with him. I'll sync my audio with you. Yeah, I'll just say like when this round starts, like at this minute in time, right? The ring announcer is announcing the fighters. So once the first round starts, I'll just say first round started now, and I'll just repeat the process. Repeat the process. So let's go. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Looking forward to this fight, lads. Really looking forward to this one. Really looking forward to this one. Just see how far we are into these. Okay, so he's literally announcing the first opponent. So he's announcing, I think, Triple G first. I think. Turned that up there by mistake. Didn't mean to do that. So he's announcing Triple G first. So I think you're all right. I think the audio is not the end of the world, but he's literally turning that up now. Well, he's literally announcing Triple G. So he'll announce Murata next, and then we're good to go. Eddie going all Top Gun. Can't see G-Man doing that, to be fair. Hell no. Yeah, I like Triple G, but like I'm going to call it as it is. I'm going to call it as it is. He looks in superb shape. He really does. For 40 years old, he looks in superb shape. Looks chiseled as hell. And he looks focused as hell. He looks absolutely stoic. Yeah, 10 years ago. 10 years ago. People like Rosado and stuff like that. Stevenson was nearly 9 years ago. 9 years ago since he fought Kurt Stevens. It's mental. It's crazy. I can't believe it. I think Triple G, the most complete Triple G we ever saw was against Lemieux. I think that was the best he's ever looked, was against Lemieux. I think that night, Canelo wouldn't have beaten Triple. Canelo at his best the night he fought Lemieux, no one would have beaten him. He wouldn't have beaten Triple G. If you got that Triple G and put him in with Canelo, even now, he wouldn't beat him. Murata looks okay to me. Yeah, atmosphere is always dead at those. The Japanese, they're always dead at those events. You're never going to get it lively. It's always going to be dead at those events. How far do you think Pat McCormick can go? Like Fundora. Well, Pat McCormick definitely, he's got a lot of potential. Okay, Luis Pabon is the referee. Pabon can be a hit and a miss referee. Some days he's very good, some days he's very bad. And Sam, big up. First live, keep it up. And we love the watch alongs, mate. We love them. All right. All right. All right. Let's have a look see. I'll let you all know as soon as this first round starts. Here we go. Round's just started. Round has literally just started there. 5 seconds into the first round. Triple G straight away with the jab. Jab straight into Murata. So Triple G using the jab early on. His feet. Let's have a look at his footwork. I think his feet do look a little bit more stationary. Like that they're not kind of, doesn't seem to have a spring in them that we would normally see. But hard jab early on from Triple G. Murata looking to get some shots off. Triple G blocks. And coming out just using the jab. One of the best jabs in boxing is Gennady Golovkin's jab. Absolutely fantastic. Murata looking to open up on Triple G. Nothing really landing. And Triple G just moving back on his bike using this jab. Murata trying to, Murata lands a body shot on Triple G there. Triple G takes it, no problem. And he's trying to outwork Triple G by the looks of things here. Looking that way anyway. Throws the double jab, right hand. Triple G blocks. Some people are saying he looks old. He definitely doesn't have a spring in his step that we saw in his last fight against Sarah Metten. Does look that way, but he's landed some good shots on Murata though. Landed an uppercut there, and lead left hook just kind of grazes Rihanna Murata. Murata retaliates with a right hand, another one. And Triple G still using the jab. He does look slow in there. He does look slow. He definitely looks slow. There's definitely not the same level of speed there. And that footwork is looking a bit, and talking about the foot speed more so than anything else. But there's the jab, right hand from Triple G. Oh, good uppercut from Triple G there. He found a home for that. Murata looking to retaliate. Murata just looks to have that little more spring in his step. Even though he's been out of the ring for a while, he has that spring in his step. But another left jab goes in from Triple G. Referee warns about the clash of heads. And Triple G looks just to go back on the back foot and lead and establish the jab. So mainly jabs from Triple G. A few uppercuts have gone in from Triple G and a few left hooks. Good at the judge's distance there. Was able to get out of the range of Murata's jab. Murata looking to land, walks into a jab. So far, I have to say I've been given this first round just based on punches landed through Triple G, but he is looking slow. He does look old in there. He really does. He is looking a lot slower than we're used to seeing him. And his footwork his feet just look very, almost like he's got like stones in his shoes. Really strange. Really strange from Triple G. I've never seen his footwork like this. But again, good first round. Right hand lands from Triple G. Good first round from Triple G in terms of he's definitely won this round, in my opinion. He landed the cleaner shots, been able to establish the jab, certainly on Murata. First round goes in the bank for Triple G, but definitely Triple G is looking a little bit older. Nice little smile from Murata at the end of that round. Maybe he feels, yeah, I lost that round, but this guy is not the Triple G I was expecting. And he does look strong, but he looks slow. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. Congratulations on the 7K. Big up, lads. Big up. Big up to everyone in the chat. So Murata, first round, not terrible, but I definitely gave that to Triple G. That was a Triple G round, in my opinion. Let's see. It's going to be an interesting fight, lads. Very interesting fight. Very interesting. The longer this goes, I would say the more it's going to favour Murata. Just in my opinion, I think the longer it goes, the slower Triple G is going to get. I think the more it's likely to favour Ryota Murata. Have they sparred each other? I don't believe they have, but I could be wrong on that. But the longer this fight goes, if you're Murata, you're going to want to get this fight to go long. Definitely favours him. Body shots from Triple G go in early on. That jab is still thunderous. It's pushing Murata back every time he lands it. Really is a thunderous jab. It's a brilliant jab. Absolutely brilliant. The right hand from Triple G to boot. That jab from Triple G, as old as he gets, that jab is still brilliant. It's one of the best in the game. Really is. But body shots from Murata go in. He's backing Triple G up straight away with them body shots. Really impressive, actually, from Murata in that regard. Lands another one there. He's really looking to target it, but that was a bit low. Yeah, it was a bit low. That was definitely a bit low. Acknowledged from both men. And back at it. Once it gets up close, Murata definitely, one thing about Triple G, he's always had the beating the guys up close in terms of physical strength, but Murata seems to be every bit as strong. Just struggling to get by that jab. No real head movement. No real head movement from Murata. Body shot again goes in from Murata there. Triple G still looking slow, takes a right hand as he steps back. Better work this round from Murata. Better work. Triple G really looking to just keep it on the outside as much as he can. Not really looking to get in close and get involved. Another body shot goes in from Murata. Looking to outwork Triple G, it seems. Looking to go downstairs. Triple G lands a body shot, lands some more right hands. Did he buzz Murata? Not really. Looks like, no, Murata looks all right there. The problem with Triple G, his hits is so heavy-handed that a lot of these shots, although they might not look like much, Murata's definitely feeling them. More body shots go in from Murata, looking to really target that left hook to the body, hoping to do what Derevchenko was able to do. And again, Triple G looking very slow. It's the slowest I've ever seen him look. Really is. And again, uppercuts land from Murata on the inside. If the longer this fight goes, the more it's going to favour Murata in there, in my opinion. Triple G is not going to get any faster, and he's blowing. Yes, I noticed that myself. He is blowing. He is blowing. And Murata looking to outwork him. Looking again to outwork Triple G. And imagine this win for him. It would go down well. GVG slowed down a bunch. He gets hit with a right hand, but retaliates with a right hand of his own. Lands some shots on the inside. They're marking on the left eye of Triple G already. It looks like there might be. He's definitely breathing heavy in there, and he's definitely holding his guard up, more cautious about defense. Has he felt punching power from Murata? Or is he just worried about getting hit too much in the guy's home country? The judges are looking in the whole time. Land a jab to Triple G. Establishing the jab again. 24 seconds to go in the second round. Murata's had a better round this round, I should say. Been a better this second round. He's definitely outworked Triple G. Triple G not really been able to do much. Body shots go in from Golovkin into a clinch, and the extra muscle that Triple G's packed on, it may come back to bite him. It may. Definitely being outworked in this second round. Good second round from Murata. I gave him that round. That was a good round, and I gave it to him. Even Steven after two. No one's really asserted themselves on this fight. It's really been both guys have had their success in both rounds. Murata in the Triple G in the first round, Murata in this round. But Triple G is definitely blowing in there. He's definitely looking older. He really does. Gets hit with some right hands from Murata, able to find the range early on, saying that Triple G has his success. But look at that left hook that Murata was able to land on Gennady Golovkin up close. Triple G showing the great chin that he's always been known for. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting so far. Golovkin doesn't look too bad in the face department. Not really marked up. I thought from one angle it looked like he was marking up a little bit, but no, not really. Not really. But definitely is looking, he's blowing a bit in there. He is. And as I said, the longer this fight goes, the more it's going to favour Murata, the younger, fresher man. Right hand straight off the bat from Triple G. Murata just smiles as if to say, is that all you got? Don't ask Triple G that question, because believe you me, he'll answer with something, and he comes back with a combination, lands uppercuts on the inside, looking to work on Ryota Murata now. Throwing some shots on the inside. Timing looks a bit off from Triple G. A lot of them shots missed. A lot of them are going through the guard. They're going over the top of the head. Murata then looking to exchange himself as if to say, well, you can do it. I can do it too. Body shot from Murata goes in. Left hook to the side of Triple G's head. Really outworking Murata now, and are really outworking Triple G now at this part of the round. Triple G, not really. I think he's fighting in bursts by the looks of things. Not really punching back. Murata, body shot goes in from Murata. Triple G looking to land that Lubin left hook, but has to get backed up. Murata again. Left hook lands through the guard of Triple G. He's standing over him now. He's really hunting Triple G, it seems, at this stage of the third round. Triple G misses with the left hook. Murata still probing, still looking for an opening. Triple G uppercut on the inside goes in. Whoa, both guys land. Murata seems to come off the worst, but straight back on the offensive. Trying to back Triple G up against the ropes, pushing him back, having good success. Blocks a right hand. Just misses with a body shot. Triple G's body movement looked quite good there. And the guys end up in a clinch. Doesn't look like he can sustain the pace exactly now. It looks like he's fighting in spurts by the looks of things. Just misses over the top with the left hook there, does Murata. Again, having a lot more success at working Triple G in this round. Body shot goes in from Murata. Triple G looking for the opener, lands his own body shot. Had to take about 30 seconds off after his first flurry. Looks to be coming back onto it now. Right hand just misses from Triple G. Follows up from Murata. Really abandoning the jab now in this round. Started with the first two rounds jabbing. It's not really jabbing as much now. He's looking to just slug it up on the inside, hoping his shots have the desired effect. Body shots missing. Murata misses as well. Murata lands a right hand on Triple G. Triple G backs up a slight bit. Murata really starting to grow in confidence, although Triple G is finding the mark with some of his shots as well, it has to be said. But Murata really looking to grow in confidence, looking to outwork Triple G. And if it's a case of punches landed, you got to give it to Murata. He is landing the more punches. He is the busier. Triple G really looking like he's looking like an older fighter in there. He turned 40 and he's looking every bit as 40 years old now. It's been a long career. Is it coming to an end? Possibly. Possibly. Big flurry at the start of this round, but Triple G has not been able to sustain it. Murata has. He may have been out of the ring a long time, but he is still the significantly younger man. And he is matching with punches, and he is really outworking him. Triple G can't establish the jab, and every time he gets close, he's getting hit with body shots from Murata. Murata keeping up a good work rate. Really taking his authority on this third round. Really stamping on his foot on the gas now. That's a third round, and that's the lead now for Murata. 2-1. This fight is getting interesting, people. Very interesting. Very interesting. Murata is winning it, in my opinion. And Triple G is not just looking slow, he's looking old. Sad to say, he's looking old. And I have to say, I've said it at the start, the longer this fight goes, the more it's going to favour Murata. Triple G was able to open up at the start of that third round with a combination, and he was having success in that combination, hooks and uppercuts, but he's unable to sustain it. He literally, after that punch, after that flurry of combinations, he needed to stop, reset. Murata didn't let him. He didn't let him reset, and he was able to keep working. And look at some of the body shots. And Triple G is grinning his teeth like that when them body shots go in. So he's feeling them. He's feeling the pace. If he had a hard weight cut, if he is feeling the pace, them body shots from Murata are going to tell. He's like that with the body shots. In we go into the fourth round. Just start. Body shot lands from Triple G first thing. Looking with that looping right hand that he's knocked out people like Steve Rose with. Was able to find actually Murata there. Murata just keeps on smiling as if to say, "Old man, I've been there, seen it and done it. You're not what you used to be. Here's what I have now." But Triple G still looking for probes, getting back on the jab, probing, feinting, looking to land, misses with the jab. Murata follows up with a right hand, misses that too. Triple G seems like he's going back on his bike, but Murata looking to match him, throwing some body shots in there. Triple G misses with the uppercuts. Murata doesn't, but walks into a big hard jab there. Does Murata from Triple G. Still accurate with the jab, nevertheless. And Murata again looking to find range. Walks into an uppercut from Triple G. Defense not exactly amazing from Murata. He has been hit a few times from Triple G. You don't want to take too many of them shots. Head come very close together there, actually. But Triple G seems to be having a little bit of a better spell the first minute of this second round. But Murata coming on strong, starting to outwork Triple G, trying to find center ring. Misses with some body shots. Triple G is getting wise to them body shots, holding his hands down low. Some more action from Murata. Looking to outwork him again, but missing. A bit sloppy in this round is Murata. Missing a lot of the shots he's throwing at Triple G. Triple G looking to retaliate. Get some body shots. Hook on the inside there from Triple G. Not too bad. Looking to land some of these shots as well. Big over the hand, over the top right, through the guard. More shots going in from Triple G. A lot more success in this round from Gennady Golovkin. Murata trying to outwork him, but having very little success in this round. Did Triple G take the last few rounds off? Did he need a bit of time to recover? Some right hands go in from Triple G. Again, some good work here in the inside. Golovkin really finding range now. Still very slow. These punches are extremely slow. They're extremely telling. He's not really leaning into these shots. He's just kind of chucking them out and throwing those looping right hands again. But definitely this round has been a better round for Gennady Golovkin. Looks to be going the way of Kazakhstan. Murata again looking to work on Triple G, not letting him, but does land the left hand there. Triple G, never known for having the best defense in the world, taking a few shots. Murata now gets Triple G up again the ropes, looking to outwork him, looking to work some body shots. Lands a body shot on Triple G, retaliates with a right hand through the guard of Murata. Jabs, right hands from Triple G as he takes center ring. And again, Murata looks to try and establish his own jab, but they all miss. Looking to focus more on the headshots now as opposed to the body shots. Triple G is able to just move and say, haha, I can see them coming. Stevie Wonder could see them coming. And here you go. Have a right hand from me. You won't see that coming. And Murata, by the looks of things, listen, 10 seconds to go in this round. Much better round for Triple G. Jab from Triple G lands. Snaps the head of Murata back. Murata's trying to throw, but he's hitting gloves. And he's not landing. As the fourth round comes to an end. Much better round that was for Triple G. One would have to wonder, if this was the Triple G of 2015, how long would this fight go? Not too long. Better round, but Triple G in the corner, breathing quite heavy. Let's have a look at this replay. Lovely right hand through the guard, over the guard of Murata. Lands a jab to say, there you go. And Murata, for all the success he had in the third round, Triple G had all the success in this round. Very good performance so far from both men. Two apiece. This is a 12-rounder. This could go, this, in my opinion, will go long. Both guys showing a good chin. Both guys are well able for it. Both guys are well able. 137 in the chat. You could smash the like button. And if you haven't, if you're enjoying the commentary, consider hitting the old sub button. All right. Round number 5 about to start. I'll let you know when. Both guys ready. 5th round starting now. Oh, right hand straight off the bat from Triple G. Backs Murata up. Another right hand from Triple G. Really finding his range now. Maybe he's woken up into life. Maybe the old guy needed 15 minutes to get ready, as most men do when they hit 40. Hit me all you want. I'll take 15 minutes and then I'll be good to go. Body shots going in from Triple G now at the start of this round. Really starting to find home. Oh, more shots going from Triple G. Murata can't afford. He might be in there with an older man, but he can't afford to just sit there taking them shots against someone like Triple G. Power is the last thing to go, as the saying goes. If power is still there, he's going to want to. If power is still there, Murata be the one going. Never mind Triple G. And Triple G looking to land body shots as Murata, but Triple G getting wise to them. That looked a bit low, to be fair. But Triple G again looking to get in on side of Murata and open up with some hooks and uppercuts again. Looking for openings, still using the jab. Murata trying to retaliate, not anything coming of that. Although there is a right hand from Murata that does land on Triple G. And another. Backing Triple G up now. Interesting, this fight is going in ebbs and flows. That uppercut could have hit space, but it wasn't going to hit Murata. So you get into a clinch. Murata lands a body shot in the clinch. Referee gives him a warning for that, saying, I said break. You didn't break. You're trying to break his ribs, but not break the clinch. Jabbed again for, big hook from Golovkin. Murata felt that. Backed him up again the ropes. Triple G, another left hook goes in. More big shots from Triple G go in. Murata's feeling these. He's going to need to start punching back. Can't afford to keep taking these. The defense is just not there from Murata. These shots might not be the most touching shots in the world, but you just don't want to be sitting there taking them. And Triple G looking to gain a bit of confidence now. Finding range. Landing on Murata. Body shot from Murata goes in. Triple G again. Maybe he's feeling, okay, there's not much coming back and he's getting hurt by my shots. And my shots have more impact. Left hook lands from Triple G. Round the guard of Murata. Shots just missed from Murata there. Triple G again. Finding his range. Murata missing. Throwing some shots on the inside, but none of them are hitting. Just hitting fresh air. Triple G is able to land and landing a lot more clean. Really starting to come into this fight now. Really finding his moment jump. Body shots, uppercuts from Triple G. Body shots missing from Murata. Not able to really land on Triple G. Missing again, walking into his own shots. Again, Triple G looking strong. Looking a lot more assertive now in the fight. Now he's even able to get warmed up and get woke up. Although body shots land there from Murata, Triple G just winced. I'm seeing that. Grit his teeth. Triple G just winced. I wonder, is he feeling that? Uppercut lands from Murata. Triple G, is he letting his guard down a bit? Shots go back from Triple G. Good fifth round. It's been an interesting fight so far. I've been enjoying this. Really enjoying this. If Triple G is planning on fighting Canelo, oh, right hand lands from Triple G. Murata did turn his head to it, but was able to take the sting around. That's a round going Triple G's way. That is a Triple G round, in my opinion. 3-5 to Triple G. I'm just going to say it, lads. If Triple G wins, there's the body shot from Murata, right on the belt line. Triple G took that well. He took it well. And took some shots from Murata as well. But I gave that round to Gennady Golovkin. Lovely uppercut from Golovkin. Nearly knocked the mouthpiece out of Murata. And takes a left hand on top of that. Murata showing a decent chin. Showing a decent chin as well. Triple G, we know that chin ain't that's gonna take some cracking. If Triple G wins this fight and he's planning on facing Canelo next, he needs to this Triple G right here gets stopped by Canelo. Canelo lights him up. Lights him up, in my opinion. In my opinion. Sixth round, we are getting ready. Both guys up. Sixth round starts now. Into the sixth round. Murata taking the initiative in this sixth round. Throwing some jabs at Triple G. Triple G looking to establish his own jab. Looking to get some uppercuts off on the inside again, as he was doing in the previous round. I think if Triple G really had a bit of sense, he'd win this fight and retire. Swing and a miss from Murata. Swing and a miss. What was he trying to hit with that? But again, looking to outwork Triple G. Lands a right hand on Triple G, actually. Triple G slowing down a bit in this round. That was low. That was low. That was very low. Very low. Yeah. Need a warning about that. That was extremely low, that shot. Right hands again going in from Murata. Oh, is that the mouthpiece gone? Looked like he knocked the mouthpiece out of Murata there, the Triple G. Yep, he did. Time. that was a good shot. That was a good shot from Triple G. Knocked the mouthpiece right out of Murata's mouth. Back at it. 2-13. Triple G back on the jab. Right hand lands from Triple G. Body shot goes in from Triple G. Still having success in there against Murata. Still finding his range. Left hooks land. Opening up some combinations on Murata now again. Maybe he's feeling success. Maybe he's feeling some confidence knowing that he was able to knock the mouthpiece clean out of his mouth. Left hand lands from Triple G. Really outworking Murata now in centre ring. Finding his range. Finding what he's comfy in there with. Finding the shots that Murata can't see. Body shot lands from Triple G. Murata can't retaliate. More left hooks, or left jabs land, I should say, from Triple G. Excellent work so far. Murata trying to throw back. All being blocked. The shots landed from Triple G. Although saying that, Triple G gets backed up there from Murata. Opens up again. A lot of shots going from both guys. Really feeling this, both guys are, I'd say, at this point. Really feeling it. We're not even at the halfway stage yet. Referees had precious little to do. Breaks both guys. Jab from Triple G. Another one. Over looping left hand from Triple G goes in there. Uppercuts from Triple G again. Keeping his judge distance quite well. Keeping his range well. Murata's face starting to show signs of wear and tear. Marking up a little bit now. Triple G growing in confidence. Ever so much. Very interesting. Very interesting fight. You could have it either way, really. It's close, nip and tuck, very competitive the whole way through. Golovkin looking very slow though. Not the usual Triple G we're used to seeing, but nevertheless, offensively, he's still the man. Still able to land his shots offensively. Jabs land from Triple G. Still looking to go in there and get the uppercut going. Missing a bit. Murata bleeding a bit. Swing and a miss. Triple G again. That jab which has caused Murata so many issues. When Triple G's used it, it's been a weapon. It's been a rangefinder. It's been bashing up Murata's face, as well as the uppercut on the inside. Triple G moving around the ring, doing great work. Uppercut from Triple G lands. Murata trying to outwork him. Not happening. Hooks landed from Murata. Triple G moving back, looking to counter, looking to probe. Right hand lands from Triple G. Little left hook, little check left hook lands on the top of Murata's forehead. Murata throwing some straight shots. Trying to back Triple G up again the ropes. Triple G takes back center ring. Just bobbing and weaving at the end of this round. Good round. Again, I gave that round to Triple G. I gave that round to Gennady Golovkin. Very close competitive fight this is. Very, very close. See, I'm giving these rounds to Triple G. I have a 4-2 for Gennady Golovkin, but I don't. If you had it even, I'm not going to argue with that, because yes, I prefer the cleaner work from Triple G, but I can see how some people might be giving Murata these rounds at the same time. I can see that. I can make a case for that. Now, Triple G, interesting. He's not breathing as heavy now as he was at the start of this fight. Maybe he's acclimatized himself to the pace. Maybe he feels a little bit more reassured of himself. You have a 3-3 warming up now, Triple G. It does look that way. Very interesting fight. But we are going into the mid stage. Round 7 is about to begin. It's begun now. Round 7 just started. So again, Triple G looking to establish the range. The jab's actually coming in from Murata this time, but Triple G does land the jab. Both guys in the clinch, taking a few shots. Triple G is. Murata, yeah, some interesting work there in the clinch, actually. Oh, big shots from Triple G go in there. Murata has no head movement at all to speak of. You can't do that against someone like Gennady Golovkin. It's just not going to work. As old as he may be an older fighter. He's still Triple G. He's still an elite world level operator. He still knows what he's doing. His jab is still ramrod, like a train, like a fucking pole. Pole's being hit by him when he's getting hit with that jab. And Triple G is wising more on now onto the work that Murata's doing on the inside. He's kind of getting used to what he's doing. He knows the angles, and he's able to see some of these shots coming. And he's able to retaliate with his own shots. Some hooks on the inside land from Triple G. Some excellent work there. Big hook on the inside from Triple G that lands on Murata. Murata just takes it. Uppercut lands from Triple G. Misses with a body shot to Murata. Triple G retaliates again. Hooks on the inside. Misses with an uppercut. Lull in the action. Murata. Right hand lands. Triple G just stands there as if to say, ah ha ha ha. Me mother hit me harder than that. Backs Murata up again the ropes. Tucking up. Can't really do much. Oh, takes a hook up again the ropes. Another one goes in from Triple G. Murata can't afford to keep taking this, though he lands a shot in retaliation himself. Triple G can take it to the head all day. Looking back, Murata up again the ropes again. Missing that hook that's going through the guard. Triple G pushing Murata back. Minute and 20 to go in the 7th round. More good work from Triple G. Gennady Golovkin, the man from Kazakhstan. Murata retaliates again with some more lefts and rights. Uppercut on the inside lands Murata. Triple G just keeps looking at it to say, nope, not tonight, son. Very good chin shown by both men. Both guys are taking some big shots in this fight. The jab again for Triple G backs him up. Right hand lands. Big left hook lands from Triple G on the ropes against Murata. Murata's feeling the pace now. Definitely. Murata definitely slowing down. A bit more stationary now. Triple G really warming into this fight. Seemingly enjoying himself after that rocky start to the first couple of rounds. I can't see these rounds going any other way than Triple G now at the minute. Really enjoying it. Although Murata coming back into this round a bit, but more shots land from Triple G. Big jab. Lands twice. Lands again. And Triple G just kind of dancing around well, not dancing, but just moving back around the ring. He's not really a dancer in the ring, to be honest with you. But really stamping his authority on this fight. Murata lands a little cuffing right hand. Misses with that one. Few shots on the inside, all swing and a miss. Triple G looking to finish this round strong. He does with a right hand that gets through the guard. More little shots on the inside. Murata gets a few shots in himself, but Triple G, the man of the moment. The man of the moment. Nice commentary. What do I do, mate? I work in trading, man. Trading, that's my normal job, but I'd love to make the commentary a full-time job. Who knows? Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. But definitely been enjoying this fight so far. Yeah, pop that out there. Need to plug this in. We go into the 8th round. I think we're looking at a possible 12 rounder here, lads. I think we're possibly looking at a 12 rounder. I can't say I've not been enjoying it. I have. I've been enjoying this fight so far. I really have. So Triple G is having a lot of success throwing that uppercut when he has Murata backed up against the ropes. And that hook. So what Murata's doing is he's holding his guard up like that. And Triple G is basically seeing it. He's basically, with the hook, he's throwing it in a very kind of looping sort of angle that's going just around the guard. 8th round just kicks off now. 5 seconds into the 8th round, Triple G takes center ring again, keeping it at range again, looking to establish the jab, looking to find range to get inside to land his uppercuts. He's been having a lot of success landing that uppercut inside, but he's also been having success with the lead left hook. As you can see there, lands another one on Murata. Murata can't really get used to that shot. He's not moving his head. His head's not pivoting at all. He's just keeping stationary. So when he's doing that, Triple G is able to land them looping shots. There's nothing he needs to worry about. He knows I can get it around the guard quite straightforward because the guy's not moving his head. But Murata, looking to try and get inside. Oh, takes a jab from Triple G. Triple G really starting to figure out what he's got in front of him here with Murata. Another hook lands from Triple G. Murata trying to work on the inside. No look. Big left jab from Triple G, snapping the head back of Murata. Again, can't keep taking these shots. Judges will see this. The judges see these big shots that Triple G is landing, and Murata having no success again. Hooks again from Triple G. Cannot miss with that lead left hook. Oh, another one goes in. And Murata starting to really feel it now. Really looks like he's feeling the pace. Body shot from Triple G. Murata backed up against the ropes. Uppercut lands from Triple G. One of the most prolific finishers in the sport of boxing. Right hand from Triple G goes in. And again, and another one. Look at a feint. Feints a right hand, lands a jab. Another right hand from Triple G. Murata has to punch back. Can't keep taking these shots. Not a good look. Triple G enjoying himself in there. He does fight back. But Murata struggling with the pace, struggling with what Triple G is offering. Triple G is able to find his range. 40, hey, that's just a number. 40 knockouts more so. Triple G stoppage looks inevitable at this stage. Murata had a good start at the start of this fight, but it's been all Triple G ever since. Finding range, power shots, getting Murata backed up against the ropes, lighting up like a Christmas tree. And Murata, no defense, no head movement, precious little. Murata, another jab, another right hand from Triple G. He backs up again the ropes goes Murata. Triple G is in his element now, looking to finish, looking to hit Murata, looking to get some right hands in. Just a little bob and a weave, body shot from Triple G. Murata not punching back, not moving, just stationary. Does able to fight off the ropes, gets it back into the center of the ring. Triple G again taking a look. Murata opens up, no real success, misses with an uppercut. Triple G with another jab that lands bang on Murata's chin. No head movement at all, no defense with the jab. Triple G, another right hand goes through the guard of Murata and another miss from Murata. No offense at all really coming back. People worried about Triple G, he looked slow, yeah he did. But Murata hasn't had any defense, he's not had nothing to worry him with. 10 seconds to go in this, the 8th round. Another left hook land from Triple G, and again, Murata has very little to offer in reserve. Triple G, swing and a miss from Triple G. Big lead he must have at this stage going into round 9 as the 8th round comes to an end. Very difficult to have it any other way than Triple G well ahead at this stage. Very difficult. Let's have a look-see. Again, the lead left hook, the shot that Murata can't see coming, that he keeps getting hit with. And again, the left jab, which Triple G has been so effective with in this fight. Throughout his career, it has to be said, one of the best left jabs in the game. He backed Murata up against the ropes. He landed a right hand. Murata had nothing to offer. Blood stemming from the nose of Murata. That nose is getting a bit big. Looks like it might be broken as well. As slow as Triple G looked early on, he's been definitely able to, come on strong in this fight. And I think, two people are saying they have it 2 rounds to 6. I'd agree with that. 2 to 6 is probably right. Murata in the corner looks like he's taking a fair old beating. As we get ready for round number 9. It's been quick this fight. Been enjoying it. Here we go, round number 9. Whoa, right hand straight off the bat from Triple G. Murata felt that straight away, backed up against the ropes. That hurt him. He's hurt. Triple G smells blood. Best finisher in the game, or one of the best finishers in the game of boxing. Then and now. Murata up against the ropes, not punching back, feeling the pace. Triple G senses blood, body shots, fights back from Murata. bit of a looping right hand kind of lands there from Triple G, but Murata still, he's in dire trouble. Not going down, taking these shots well, but Triple G, prolific in his finishing. Prolific in his finishing. Referee breaks both guys. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second round. Plenty of time. Hook lands from Triple G. Murata has weathered the early storm. Possibly. Definitely starting to come a bit more to life now. Throwing back. Triple G. I think someone. Oh, another shot. Oh, Murata felt that. A right hand went in from Triple G. A little wince of the teeth. And Triple G, another right hand goes in on Murata. Triple G really finding the range now, looking to throw. Oh, left hook from Triple G. That hurt Murata. Murata sank it up against the ropes. Referee may be looking to stop this fight. Maybe possibly looking to stop this fight. Triple G really having a lot of success, like the old Triple G. Right hand lands. Murata still standing. Left hook lands. He refuses to go down. He will not wilt. He will not go down, but Triple G is relentless. He smells blood and he doesn't need no second invitation. Minute and 30 to go. 90 seconds left in the 9th round. And Triple G, his best round of the fight so far. Murata still fighting back. Tremendous heart, tremendous spirit, tremendous will to win from Ryota Murata. But he's in there with a legend who's probably forgotten more than Murata will ever learn about the game. Triple G still looks strong. Still looks game. Takes some shots from Murata. Murata's able to retaliate for a round that was going so bad. He's actually finding a bit of success now. In the 9th round, backs Triple G up. Lands a few shots. Has Triple G punched himself out for the time being. Pass. Oh, what a shot from Triple G. Down goes Murata. The towel goes in. The towel has gone in. Triple G with a knockout. A left hook. Put Murata down. Triple G. Who said Father Time is undefeated? Who said that? A knockout win for Triple G. Great performance, I have to say. Very slow to start with, and Triple G just, business as usual. Business as usual. Excellent performance from Triple G. Murata, I mean, what can you say? The will. Wow. He did not want to go down, but Triple G, relentless in his finishing, relentless in his attack. Doesn't matter how old he gets, he's not forgotten the killer instinct. That's always going to be a part of Triple G's arsenal. Well done. Well done to Triple G. He is now, at 40 years old, the unified middleweight champion. Murata, tip my hat off to you if I had one. Well done. Showed tremendous heart. Definitely gave Triple G a lot to think about early on, but once Triple G warmed into it, the lack of defense. There's no head movement from Murata. That was the problem. That was the biggest issue for Murata in this fight. The lack of defense. And I think the corner knew it. The corner knew it. That's why the towel came in so quick. They knew this was going one way. That Triple G was always looking set to win this fight. He was looking set to win it, and it was always going to go that way. Murata, probably, someone said broken jaw. I would imagine so. The living legend, Gennady, Triple G, Golovkin. Another knockout. Canelo beckons based off of that performance. I do worry. I do worry for him against Canelo, but definitely we looked like we've seen spots of the Triple G of old. The finishing, the killer instinct, that's never going to leave him. He is just a killer in there. He's a killer in there. There's no ifs or buts. There's a killer. That's what Triple G is. That was fun to watch. That was fun to watch. But no, I wouldn't like to see him fight Canelo. I'm just going to say that outright. I would not like to see him fight Canelo next, personally. I am going to do a post-fight review of this fight, talk about it in a little bit more depth. I'm going to finish this up for you guys here. Let me know what you thought of the commentary. I hope you enjoyed it. There's 119 in the chat, so if you could smash the like button, I'd appreciate that. We just passed 7K today. I've said that a few times, but hey, I'm going to say it again. If you haven't already subbed, please do. Please sub, help your boy out. Consider subscribing. And I'll get this post-fight review up literally for you now. And let me know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What you think of the commentary? Did you enjoy it? Good work. Yeah, there's only to get me on the commentary team. They really do. They should get me on the commentary team. I'm better than Mike Costello. Much better. But for now, lads and lassies, smash the like button on the way out. I will get the post-fight up straight away. and I'll talk to you then. Peace.